Oh yeah, welcome back to Prospects of the Land, everybody. It is Nate Bope. It is Ethan Greenberg. Taven McCauley out today because he filmed a little commercial in Cleveland, so we're letting him rest, recover, get back to all of that. Filmed it with Spida, Donovan Mitchell, so hey, we'll have to hear about that next week. But while he recovers and while the Masters wraps up, baseball is just about set to get underway. Sunday night baseball, that is, between the Guardians and Braves. But we'll talk minor leagues first. Ethan, what's up? You had a chance to go down to Hill City this week. How did that treat you?
Oh, that was fantastic. First of all, want to thank the folks there in Lynchburg for the Hill City Howlers. Jason Prill did a great job of getting it lined up, and Nate, you with the leg work, and Seth, and getting all that coordinated for me to be able to head out there and have the media credentials, so that after the game I was able to go down on the field and interview the catcher Howard and the starting pitcher last night, Bodendorf. Great time, got some good coverage, and they showed out. They did. It was a great night to go. They won the night before 5-3 to clutch hit bottom of the eighth inning to break up a 3-3 tie, and then they win again yesterday. So it was nice. It was real nice. Even got a bonus, got fireworks last night. So hey,
Whoa,
good times.
look at you with the fireworks. Well, we will play your interview once we do start talking about Hill City. We'll figure out a way to get that on for all of you. But in the meantime, let us start with just kicking it right off. Let's just go straight into it here. I'll share up my screen. For those of you that are interested in the Masters, Rory is making things interesting, but is trying to be the first guy to go back-to-back at the Masters in 24 years since Tiger did it in 01 and 02. I think he's going to end up being
I don't know.
fun.
I don't know. I'm going to pull a Caddyshack, and when he's going to play, Noonan, miss it, Noonans.
Really rooting for the downfall of Rory here, are we?
You know, what's kind of interesting is he was very relaxed, apparently, in interviews, and it's showing. The fact that he's in the position he's in, that's great for him. The fact that he got the monkey off of his back last year, and he's been playing great. So, but like you said, trying to make it interesting. Let's wait and see what happens.
Well,
I think he's good. I think he's good.
I was going to say, he's got a putt right here. So before we dive into what you see over here, he's got a putt right now to win it for par. And as long as he doesn't three-putt, Rory is your back-to-back
Oh,
chance.
he's putting
this
for
is for
par
par
already. Oh, he's got this. He ain't going to mess it up, because even if he
and it's missed.
Yeah, but he said it.
He set it right next to the hole, and Rory McIlroy will wait for Cam Young. He'll wait for Cam Young to finish his putts.
But Nate, again, can we go? Then I can reference Happy Gilmore. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Little taparoo. Just send it home. Send it home, Happy.
That's all he's got to do, and he's already emotional, and the ball hasn't even gone in the hole yet. He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for Cam Young to finish his round. Here's the storyline with Rory. He has thrown Masters, like literally, he's been in a good position and just had a terrible weekend before. And now, I mean, he did not have a great first couple of days, or he didn't have a fantastic first day, had a pretty good second day, pretty good third day. And today, I mean, he's only going to finish 2 over. Mike, he's not missing this. There is no way. Cam Young is going to try to putt for pride here on 18.
I hear. Hey, can he do it? Wait a second.
Cam Young's got it. So Cam Young putts for pride to tie for third, and Rory has a bogey putt that is 2 inches from the hole.
Wait a second. Hey. You know, we're not size doesn't matter, okay? And there it is. Mike, you spoiled it for us. We knew. Rory.
Yep. He tried to make it a little dramatic, but in the end, it is Rory that repeats. All right, let's move from one stick sport to another. Let's talk baseball, shall we? As usual, we start with the Clip Show. Now, Clippers on the road this week did not fare as well as many would have liked to. They were 2-4 on the road against Worcester, or however it is that you want to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's actually Worcester is the way that it's spelled. So you can say with the funky spelling there. For sure. That'll be fixed before it gets uploaded on the Instagram. No. Player of the series for me, though, is Cody Huff. Khalil Watson had himself a heck of a day on Saturday. Just real legacy game in the 7-0 win. But Cody Huff, to me, we talk about, look, if Bo Naylor doesn't figure it out, who's going to get the call up there? A lot of people want Cooper Ingle, but because of how long Cody Huff has been here, it might be him. 7 of 23, just around a 1. OPS. Did have a homer, tied for, I should say, second on the team with 6 RBIs. In those 7 hits, had a double and a triple, the only Clipper to have both this week. 6 runs, drew 5 walks while only striking out 6 times. Played some good defense behind the plate. And Nolan Jones continues to hit well, Milan Tolentino. And then George Valera, his best week since down in Columbus. You would think that you see him back up in Cleveland relatively soon. And Travis Bazzana started to get it going in this series. 7 of 24, had near an 8 OPS. From the pitching standpoint, a lot of guys that pitched multiple days here. I was going to say guys that had multiple starts, but that's some other teams I'm thinking about. Denholm.
Wait a second. Time out. I'm out, Nate. What did you say? Who are we going to see up here sometime soon?
Maybe George Valera.
Okay, George. I thought you were talking about Nolan Jones, who was 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts today. I lost that, and I almost lost my mind. Sorry.
No.
Continue.
George Valera. I'm glad that you made that, though. Maybe other people were confused. Double bump week for Trenton Denholm. He got touched around. Logan Allen got hit around. Warwick Maltrude was in contention for me for player of the series. In his outing, he went 6 innings, something you just don't see at the minor leagues a lot. Only 2 hits, pitched a shutout, 4 strikeouts, was pretty good in his outing. Ryan Webb was okay. Pedro Avila got a start this week. He was okay, but a lot of guys in the bullpen really showed out. Will Dion, 2 1/3 innings of scoreless ball. Franco Aleman, some scoreless baseball, and some other solid enough performances. Although Andrew Walters on rehab, he's got some things to figure out. In 2 innings, allowed 3 runs. So again, much like last week, Ethan, you take the good, you take the bad. But to me, it's Cody Huff that's going to end up being your player of the series. A pretty nice series for him. And for Columbus moving forward, you drop this series, but Worcester's got themselves some pretty nice prospects, again, being in the Red Sox system. They've got some good players down there. Again, I know it's misspelled on screen. That'll be fixed for tomorrow. So, again, you take the good with the bad, but pitching, probably the biggest thing, as even in that win on Tuesday, you allow 10 runs. And they had to come back to get that win.
Yeah, that's not great, but when you start looking at it, I don't worry so much about the Guardians pitching in the long run. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to be all right. We're really looking to see what guys are doing down there at the plate, who potentially could be getting back up to Cleveland and making an impact to add to what we've got going here with some of our youth in the lineup already. So we shall wait and see how that goes. I know that, again, Travis Bazzana, 2 for 3 today, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He's got his batting average up to 246, the OPS at 744. So he is climbing a little bit, definitely climbing. And I guess we'll wait and see. But certainly, as you mentioned, the catching position, that's the one to keep our eye on. If there's somebody that's going to go down and somebody is going to get elevated.
Again, Huff and Ingle, the 2 guys that you're looking at there to try to fill in those shoes. All right, the Ducks. Again, it's another rough series for an affiliate. The Ducks lose 4 in Harrisburg, and it just was a pretty tough series for them down there. Look, that crazy game on Tuesday, that game was absurd. And then really in most of the other losses, your pitching just did not do well for you. However, one guy that was good consistently started 2 games for you over this series, and that's Caden Favors. First to start, or actually, sorry, he started one game. I should apologize. One game, and these numbers are his season stats. So again, that will be fixed. So those numbers are his season stats. And even then, it's a little off. That decimal point should be one spot over. Geez, we made all the typos this week. But here's what Caden Favors did this series. In his one game, started 5 2/3, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Again, that's what he's done for the season. In 9 2/3, 3 hits, 5 walks, 12 strikeouts, a .93 ERA, and the batting average is .091. But Caden Favors, again, that is his stat line for the series. 1 start, 1 hit, 1 earned run in 5 2/3. That's an ERA of 1.59, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. But other than that, I mean, the pitching really got hit around, especially Dylan DeLucia. Oh man, what a rough week for him. We know that he's a good talent, but more than every other batter got on base with him. It was just not some good outings. Offensively, though, okay, some good performances here. Alex Mooney, a 2 home run week, had 8 RBIs. Even though the bat was not consistently there, he himself was pretty good. You had Wilfredo Antunez slug a homer, Jacob Cozart with a homer, Angel Yanao, Christian Knapsick, Alfonso Rosario, and Ralphie Velasquez continues what he did last week as well. 7 of 23, did have a triple and a homer, 4 RBIs, hit .304 in the OPS, .882. So again, Harrisburg's another AA team that's got some good talent. So it is a rough series for the Ducks, but they still do stand above 500 and still a good chance to try to make a run at things in the Eastern League postseason. Caden Favors is going to end up being your player of the week.
Yeah. Now I just happened to look at the roster. I see that we've got Jose Devers, cousin of Rafael Devers.
Okay.
Did you know?
Jose Devers this week, 3 of 18. Really struggled.
Not good.
This team really struggled with strikeouts.
Yeah, not saying he did well. I'm just saying that I saw the name and was like, I wonder.
Every guy that got playing time this week had at least 2 strikeouts.
That's rough. That's rough go. But like you said, it was a tough series. They're still 5-4 overall, despite having a tough series. And you're going to see some of the people we're looking for. Obviously, Ralphie Velasquez continues to have a nice season. He's still batting .344 with an OPS of 1.026. So that's a good thing. That's fantastic. Let's see him continue to make his way along. It's a long way to go. The farm system is the farm system. It's real. I mean, as you have focused on it, and I think people, and maybe even myself included, taking into consideration just how long the journey can be for some players. It's not instantaneous. Whereas we talk about the NFL draft coming up in 2 weeks, and it's draft night, and then you're on the field come September, or in the NBA, you get drafted and you're on the court to open the season the next year. That's not how it works in Major League Baseball. It's at very rare occasions that you're up in the majors within one season or 1 year after you're drafted. So it's a journey. It's a journey for these guys.
We move on to the Lake County Captains, who I just checked. These are the stats for the week for a newcomer in the Guardians organization, Franklin Gomez. But first, we take a look at what this team did in their series. All in all, I mean, again, like the Clippers, you take the good, you take the bad. They split the in-state series on the road against the Dayton Dragons. But again, newcomer, Franklin Gomez, he's going to be my player of the series for you. It was double bump week for him. So 2 games started in 8 innings, allowed 6 hits and 3 walks. The batting average sits at .207 to opposing hitters, but a 1.13 ERA, only allowed 1 run, struck out 11. Again, over those 8 innings in his organizational debut. They got him over in January in a trade from the Mets, where I believe he was in St. Lucia, which I believe is the single A affiliate in the Mets organization. If not, it might be the high A affiliate there. So look, man, really good outing for a team that, again, I still think is trying to find its footing. While we're on the pitching standpoint, Jackson Humphreys had an okay start. Ray Schlesinger had an okay start. Justin Campbell, Braylon Doty, he got hit around the ballpark a little bit. Michael Kennedy didn't do too bad. He earned 2 wins this week. Isaac Martinez got back to what we've seen him do. The only run he allowed was unearned, didn't walk anybody. And then from the hitting standpoint for the Lake County captains as well, Jace Laviolette, I know the numbers still overall don't look great, but got his first major league hit, made a diving play in center. And then just today, his first minor league home run. First big league home run of his career. He drove in 3 runs. And while he's still trying to figure things out at the plate, walk to strikeout ratio doesn't look good. Maybe that's what he needed. Maybe he just needed to get that first hit. And then Jace Laviolette, the Guardians' first-round pick from a year ago in last July, can be off and running. Now, Bennett Thompson, he had himself a heck of a series, batted .417 in 12 plate appearances, did slug a homer, walk to strikeout ratio looks great. Jason Churio, maybe he starts to get going as well. Stole 4 bases this week, while to every strikeout did have 1 walk. Some other good performances around Aaron Walton. Not a bad week for him. Pretty solid week from, again, a draft pick from last season. So, again, you take the good, you take the bad. You'll take a split over the Dayton Dragons, but the captains going to start looking for more as they have yet to win a series this year.
Yeah, I mean, the way I guess you look at it, you're 4-5, and that's not too shabby. I just as I guess it's just the saying. This is a journey. This is a long journey. The seasons. This is so early. But yeah, you really have to watch these teams and watch the players, and you're really looking to see who is going to be able to take the next step. And obviously, you want to see W's from your minor league system. The more wins, the better, because that generally means you're putting together better prospects to come through the farm system and to make it to the major league level. And so to be at 4-5, not terrible. And like you said, some players are starting to come around, and it's, again, very, very early. I think there's going to be some promise there. And if nothing else, you'll have a good time out there at the ball game. Lake County, an entertaining place to go.
Well, we'll take that away for the moment because we will, Ethan, you had the chance to go down on Saturday to Hill City as they took on the Fredericksburg Nationals. Got a chance to talk to Tyler Howard as well as the starter for that game in Harrison Bodendorf. So we'll let you take it away.
And hopefully there's sound.
We'll check right now.
Or maybe there's not. Well, there's that person walking behind me. They were kind of, sneaky suspicious all game long. Look at these people. And they're still sitting there. No sound.
No sound. Okay. Maybe we've got to share the sound on here. I'm not sure how that works.
Well, if you're sharing do you have it on a board or do you have it otherwise?
No, I'm sharing right from my laptop.
Well, it still should work. Well, actually, no, it won't, but hold on it. But wait, there's more. No. If you give me a momento, maybe I could pull it up.
Okay. Because I have it edited.
Who do you have? You have Tyler.
There.
Do you have it now, or do you haven't? You got it.
No, I'm just sharing it as a file straight from my computer.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. And
if we can't get it to work, you can always find it on Instagram. It is posted over there. So go check that out after the show gets done.
Okay. Yep. Let me see if I can get that for you. Entire screen. Boom. Share. And hopefully that's coming up. There we go. And let's see if this will work. All right, let's give it a try. Hopefully this works.
And welcome to the post-game. Ethan Greenberg here from Prospects of the Land. Here as the Hill City Howlers defeat the Fredericksburg Nationals by a final score of 8-4. Right now with me is the catcher of the Howlers, Tyler Howard. Tyler, heck of a game tonight. What do you think of the performance overall? The pitching, the hitting, you guys jumped on him early.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice for a change to jump on them early. Shout out offense putting 6 in the first 3, and then Harrison, Bodendorf going, 4 2/3, like 9 punches, like that. That's elite stuff from the starters. So shout out to him. I mean, anytime you're throwing up zeros and get us back in the dugout, it's a really good day.
Yeah, I mean, you had a really great rapport, obviously, with Harrison, and you had their batters guessing a lot out there. Just how much of that is a scouting report, and how much goes into that?
I mean, I was going on his strengths, and his strengths happen to align with things that maybe they don't do necessarily well. I mean, they're a good team. I'm first and foremost say that. Like, when it's all said and done, I expect them to be probably top of the North with us. But yeah, anytime he's spotting up with 4 pitches, it's gonna be a tough day for anyone. So yeah. And
you guys had a nice day at the plate. Or how are you seeing the ball out there? It was pretty good.
A little bit rough until today, but hopefully uses a little bit of momentum and can pick it up and get going.
Well, great job tonight. Really appreciate the time, and good luck the rest of the way. Hopefully get back out here to catch you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Tyler Howard, and then you wanted to hear from Mr. Bodendorf, and we will get that pulled up for you.
And welcome back to the post game. Ethan Greenberg here from Prospects of the Land, and joining me is the pitcher, Harrison Bodendorf. Yeah. Harrison, congratulations, great outing tonight. 4 2/3 shutout innings. The first guy gets on base for Fredericksburg, and you quickly picked him up. Yeah. What was he thinking, trying to take that big of a lead and not pay attention to a southpaw?
Yeah, I mean, he's been aggressive all week. Kind of been watching him. It's part of his game to steal bags, and so had a feeling that he was going to try and steal one early. I know he's been aggressive early in counts too, so I figured it'd be a good time to try and pick off, and ended up working out for me.
I mean, just again, heck of a performance out there. You really had them on their heels. They couldn't figure you out.
Thank you.
They really couldn't figure out what was working best for you today.
Honestly, kind of everything was working for me today. I was landing the sliders back door to the righties early and kind of being able to save the changeups to put them away, and kind of vice versa with the lefties, getting ahead with the fastball and even some changeups, and then using the slider to put the lefties away. So just kind of being able to mix everything to both sides of the plate.
So it was not only the execution, the game plan. You obviously scouted them well. I mean, how important is that when you come out here on a nightly basis?
Yeah, definitely important to kind of watch the games beforehand when you're throwing, see how hitters are reacting to all the different pitches that we've been throwing all week, and kind of saw that they were very aggressive to the fastball early. So just kind of the game plan was to go a little bit more off speed early. They've been super aggressive on the fastball, and then try to use fastballs later in the counts.
Yeah, you did an excellent job. You were just on it tonight, so really a great performance tonight, and best of luck the rest of the way. Thank you very much. Congratulations on an excellent job.
Thank you very much,
Harrison.
Thank you.
And have a great.
And there we go. I will stop sharing, but yeah, that was all right. Am I on? I'm on. Okay.
Yeah, very good job, by the way. Nice coverage. Glad that we were able to, orchestrate that to get you down there on the field. And this is what the Howlers did this week. So 6-3. They did not start off the series that great, besides that win on Wednesday. But they won the weekend. Won Friday, won Saturday, won again today, 5-2 to take 4 from Fredericksburg. They now move to 6-3. Still a game back of first place in their division in the Carolina League. But we're really highlighting the pitchers this week. Yet again, another newcomer to the organization, had a record of 3-0 this week, so got the win every time he stepped on the mound. It's Miguel Flores. Had 10 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run only, but it wasn't earned, so the ERA is flat zeros. Had 16 strikeouts, tied for the week with Jervis Alfaro, who played in 2 games, had 16 strikeouts, but the whip was under 1. The batting average to opposing hitters was just a .094 this week. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I actually believe that is his season again, so we'll have to fix it. So this series, there's his season numbers. This series, again, still fantastic. The batting average even lower, .050, 10 strikeouts and 6 2/3. That's across 2 games, and hardly allowed anybody on the base paths. 1 hit, 1 walk, did hit 2 batters, but again, none of them came around to score. So again, really highlighting the pitchers this week, and Miguel Flores out of the pen is mine this week. Again, you were there for Harrison Bodendorf. He was dotting it up and absolutely dealing. 9 strikeouts, only 2 hits, and you said the first guy got on base, quickly went ahead and picked him off.
Yeah, and he gets on base on just a dribbler. It was a oops, and the ball died in front of the third baseman, and so he gets on, but he quickly disposed of him, and he just was mowing batters down. I was surprised they pulled him at 4 2/3 innings, so he didn't get a decision. And I was a little bit shocked and kind of disappointed about that. He had him shut out at that point, and the bullpen did okay. They got touched up. I think maybe the first guy who batted against the reliever crushed one, and it still hasn't landed. And it was kind of disappointing from that perspective, but there is a lot of talent down there. I was going to tell Tyler Howard, I was going to say, hey, look, buddy, you keep hitting like this, you're going to be in the majors real soon. I mean, the bar is set very low in Cleveland. I mean, you could hit like less than 100 and you can be the starting catcher. So I think you're good.
Well, again, this was a very good series for the Howlers, the only affiliate to outright win their series this week. And again, those numbers over here will get corrected for the series before we get things moving on down the line. Ethan, we are just about getting ready to start things out here for the Guardians and Braves on Sunday Night Baseball. I am finishing up our scoreboard right now.
All right.
And then we can get the thing rolling.
All right. Hey, that sounds great. I think this should be an excellent matchup. Hopefully Tanner Bybee doesn't disappoint. We certainly need to see if he can avoid giving up the long ball. Friday night, we got blitzed. Slade Ciccone comes out of the game, and I think that Stephen Vogt waited one batter too long. He gives up a leadoff home run, and then you knew it was the next guy gets on. You knew things were starting to go downhill, and he doesn't pull him. I was kind of ticked that he didn't pull the plug sooner. But it was a good hitting night. Atlanta's a good team. We'll see what they have in store for us tonight, because obviously yesterday Parker Messick, Mess should not be in his name. I think we might have to take out Messick. I don't know how we can fix his name, because what he comes out there and does is he doesn't leave us in a mess. He cleans up for the mess, I think. No, I love to see that we won last night. I was, obviously I'm sitting in Lynchburg, so I really didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I'm seeing the highlights. I see that Jose Ramirez sets another mark, in baseball history. He has homered against every other MLB franchise in his career. That's unreal. That's just unreal.
First Guardian/Indian to ever accomplish that feat.
And that's just phenomenal. Further showing or evidencing just his prowess and where his legacy is for the Guardians. And bless you and Gesundheit. How many times? Okay, now that's 3.
Three is my usual.
3 is your usual. Okay, all right, that's good. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here, because certainly Chris Sale's been around, an excellent pitcher, but it's not like the Guardians aren't familiar with the guy. And hopefully they will continue to be able to find a way to hit. The key really here for me is the pitching. I'm more concerned about Tanner Bybee and his performance on the mound than I necessarily am about what Chris Sale presents and the lineup. I feel that's generally that's going to be a bit of a struggle, but if you keep the team in the game, you stand a pretty good chance.
Well, the interesting thing with the lineup today, Ethan, is no Stephen Kwan. We're going to give Kwanner a little day off today. So it's Angel Martinez that is going to be leading off for Cleveland today.
That is, I mean, well, first of all, Angel Martinez is having a phenomenal year so far, which is, I'm all for it. That is great. But what do you make of Kwan getting a day off? He hasn't taken a day off.
I don't mind it. I mean, again,
I don't hate it. I'm just asking.
I don't mind it. I don't know about the decision at this point, because of the mere fact that he's starting to figure it out and he's starting to find it. So that probably is the only thing that I look at and I say, could we have waited maybe a little bit to give him that day off? But otherwise, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and complain about giving guys day off. The one caveat with giving Quan the day off is now Ramirez does not get his usual day off from fielding duties. So he has still got to go in there and he will be, he'll be hitting today. So
yeah, and I don't mind.
Sorry, not hitting. Duh, we know that.
In the field. Yes.
Yes.
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't mind it. So for those of you who are, as we are just about ready to get things underway from the lineup for the Guardians, at least in the field, it'll be Martinez in left, Schneemann in center, DeLauder in right. At third will be Ramirez, shortstop Rocchio. At second base is Brito. First base, Reese Hoskins. Behind the dish, David Fry. And on the mound, Tanner Bybee.
Okay.
Designated hitter is Kyle Manzardo. Over on the Atlanta side of things, they'll starting from left to right in left field, it'll be Mike Yastrzemski. In center field, it'll be Dubon with Ronald Acuna Jr. in right field. At third base will be Austin Riley with Jorge Mateo? I can't even read my own writing. Ozzy Albies at second base, Matt Olson at first. Behind the plate will be Drake Baldwin. On the mound, Chris Sale. And the designated hitter is Dominic Smith for the Braves. What do you make of the Braves and this powder blue jersey they've been wearing?
You know, I really like it, actually.
You're a fan of it, huh? I'm not. No, but I was talking to the guys, talking to Mike from the UK, and thank you for everybody for tuning in. Appreciate that, of course. We were talking about these blue uniforms. Do you, and Nate, this was before you were a gleam in anybody's eyes. But back in the day, in the mid 80s, a lot of teams had this blue version of their uniform. I mean, I very clearly remember the Phillies and the Cardinals having this interesting blue uniform that they would wear as one of them. So I mean, it's kind of new and old at the same time. Oh, whoa, we're blank. I like that. That's a very nice score bug you've created there, Nate.
I am trying to figure out something, so give me one moment.
Oh, that's all right. Well, while you're trying to figure that out, Angel Martinez steps up to the dish for the Guardians. Martinez batting right-handed, taking on Chris Sale.
There we go.
There it is. Whoop. There
Excellent.
it is. There it is, guys. So Sale on the mound. And what are Chris Sale's numbers, Nate?
I will pull them up shortly.
And I will do the same if I can.
This year he's 2-1 with a 394, 16 strikeouts on the year. He's pitched in 3 games. He's given up 7 earned runs. His numbers really don't look too bad. As looks like Chase DeLauder is going to get on base.
Well, you're
ahead of you.
You are ahead of me. Well, the first that is the first batter up was Angel Martinez. First pitch swinging, fly ball to center field for the putout, and I bet that Chase DeLauder is going to get on base. He looks at the first pitch. See, I'm way behind you, and I don't know why. It's probably because I'm streaming and not watching on my cable.
Well, I'm also streaming on Peacock, so.
Well, I'm watching it through my Verizon Fios app, actually. 1-0 count to DeLauder. Sale the pitch. Swung on. Driven into right field. Acuna will play it on the bounce, and Chase DeLauder reaches first base safely with a single, 1 down here in the top half of the first inning for the Guardians. And
well, if you look at the swing too, I mean, this guy's just so pure. He can hit the baseball anywhere he wants. He can drive it wherever. I mean, he's just a pure hitter.
And Jose Ramirez to the plate, batting right-handed, the switch hitter. First pitch called strike on the inside corner. Nice job there. It was kind of funny because Ramirez tried to back away, and it looked like he was, it's like, it wasn't that far off there. Just 175 on the season, but he's starting to pick things up a little bit. Now,
Yeah, he's really starting to pick things up. I'm not super worried about anything that Jose Ramirez is doing. I think that he'll be pretty fine.
he will be. He definitely, well, he swung through that there, a little tip and into the catcher's mitt. And I'm not sure what you've got going on at the bottom of the screen, Nate, or if you know what you've got. But
I am
nevertheless,
trying to figure something out. But
and that is okay. An 0-2 count. Ramirez fouls it off and spoils it, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Jose Ramirez staying alive, and we know, again, we talked about it, Jose Ramirez cementing his legacy for the Guardians. What a job to go down and salvage that and keep the at-bat alive. 0-2 count. The pitch. High. Ball one. Good eye by Ramirez. What have you thought so far of the ABS? I've got some numbers that I'll get into. I pulled up on ESPN.com.
Well,
but
I know that the Guardians are not one of the better ABS teams in the league. That I do know.
I gotcha. Ramirez awaits the 1-2 offering. Oh, swing on the pitch on the outside corner into right field. A base hit. DeLauder round second, heading into third base. Slides in safe. And Jose Ramirez with the 1-out single. And the Guardians have a runner in scoring position. They are in business with one down in the top half of the first inning. Great job there, just staying with the pitch. Didn't try to do anything special. A reach out and touch someone. AT&T special over there. If you remember that that jingle, reach out and touch someone. So Jose Ramirez does the work. Now, let's see. Who do we got? We've got David Fry. He's been scuffling, to use Tom Hamilton's term. He's been scuffling a little bit.
Well, I don't expect David Fry to be going crazy with all-star numbers, but I do think that, he'll get it going. He'll find some solid numbers. Again, 188 to start the year. It's still a small sample size for either of these teams, really.
Runners on the corners. The pitch high, and the stolen base by Jose Ramirez. Ball 1-0, and that will take it out of a double play situation. Runners on second and third now, and a 1-0 count to David Fry. Great jump by Jose Ramirez. My goodness, the guy for poor Fredericksburg last night could not throw out anybody.
Well, the other thing we didn't mention about the Hillcats too, is we can get into some minor league talks during the show, is Lynchburg, I think, stole 18 bases this week or something like that. They stole an absurd.
Yeah, Hill City, it was crazy. They were all over it. So now with one down, David Fry.
I'll get that stat, actually.
Yeah, David Fry at the plate, 1-1 count, runners on second and third. The pitch, swing and a miss at the high cheese.
Wow.
1 ball, 2 strikes. If the Guardians have got to take advantage here early against Sale, this would certainly be a good moment for David Fry to come through. 1-2 count to David Fry, runners on second and third. Sale, the set, the pitch, and on the outside corner, could not hold up. Strike 3, and that'll make it 2 down. And to the plate,
look
Reese
at me.
Hoskins.
I was close. They stole 20 bags this series.
Yeah, they were. It was unreal. Their catcher couldn't throw out anybody. It was just crazy how bad. Reese Hoskins to the plate. How good has Reese Hoskins been so far? What a valuable pickup. The pitch.
Oof.
Off speed, called strike 1 on the outside corner, dropped it in. Nice job by Sale. 229 for RBI on the young season for the veteran Reese Hoskins. 0-1 count.
We'll wait for after this pitch. I'll give you my thoughts on Reese.
Reese Hoskins awaits the pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the first base side and out of play, an 0-2 count.
I think Reese Hoskins, again, we talked about it when they signed him. It wasn't going to be this life-changing move that was suddenly going to put the Guardians over the top, but man, has it made them a whole lot better. He's providing some really good stuff with the bat and is someone in this lineup I think you can count on from a pretty consistent standpoint.
The pitch, high and inside. Hoskins doesn't go after it. Count goes to 1-2. Runners on second and third. DeLauder at third, Ramirez at second. 2 down, top half of the first inning. Hoskins blowing bubblegum bubbles at the plate. The righty stands in against the lefty, Sale. Sale coming set. Looks like they might want to go low on this. The pitch inside, just
That's
missed.
a great take by Rhys Hoskins. That's a big league take.
Absolutely. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's kind of the veteran presence you have there, that he's able to have a good idea of the strike zone and know when to take him, when not.
Absolutely.
2-2 count. 2-2 count. Sale the wind. The pitch. Off speed swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Chris Sale digs himself out of a hole. The Guardians leave 2 on, and we will go to the bottom half of the first inning. We are scoreless.
So a missed opportunity for the Guardians early on, but even in that 6-0 win yesterday, they had some missed opportunities in those early innings. They didn't really pile it on until the 9th. Just pitching happened to get them through the rest of the way. So although you wouldn't like to see that same narrative play out in this ball game here, because the Guardians did jump out early yesterday. It was a 1-0 lead off of Jose Ramirez's second home run. It shows you that, again, that they can still work their way, and still plenty of ball game left. We'll see how Tanner Bybee pitches today. But again, this is just one of those Sunday lineups, right? Sunday lineups are going to be weird and interesting. And this one is because of where David Fry sits in the order, because of the fact that, look, I mean, you got a guy in Kyle Manzardo that is hitting lower than he's hit in a long time. Like, he's in the bottom half of the order hitting 6th. He just normally isn't there. So you're mixing and mashing a lot of things with this lineup today that I think you just got to get comfortable with where you're at. And I think second time through the order is where you can see this team really pile some things on, if they're going to do that today.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. That's fair. As I said, in the open, you said the same thing just now, is that it's going to be a matter of, let's see if Bybee can do what he needs to do.
Yep.
The lineup is not going to be out to a fast start. They're not going to put up record numbers. The pitching needs to do its job, keep you in it, and then we'll see what happens. Don't know if you're keeping an eye on the I know that we're talking baseball here. The NBA scoreboard is the final day of the regular season.
Yes.
Most teams nothing to play for right now as it stands. The Cavs, and they're against the tanking Wizards. What I'm seeing, at least, they're up 84-77 in the third. They were up by over 20 points after the first quarter, but we got nobody playing. Miami is beating the Hawks in the third, and Toronto's up on Brooklyn. If that result holds, it will be Toronto in the 5 seed to take on the Cavs in the first round. Don't know.
Well, let's talk about who you would rather face as a Cavs fan, because to me, I think I'd rather face Toronto. Atlanta's been playing some really good basketball as of late, and I'm not scared of either team, but I would rather want to play Toronto.
I'm in the same boat with when we played Toronto's early in the season, and they beat us all 3 times. But again, these were matchups early in the season. I think one of the games we didn't play anybody. We had multiple guys sitting out. Yep. We lost the game. They had Jamison Battle killing us from 3-point land. Now, of course, he'll kill us again because we can't defend the 3-point line. But so I don't know. Let's see what Bybee can do here. And on the
he's
one
got
run,
Acuna 1-2.
He does have Acuna 1-2, and obviously this is a dangerous lineup. So let's see what Bybee can do. I mean, this is I'm looking at the stat here. Since 1900 OPS leaders, he is third behind Hank Aaron and Chipper Jones. That's pretty good company. Crazy company. 1-2 pitch, swung on, hit into center field. That's going to drop for a leadoff single for Acuna. Well, here we go. Yay, at least it stayed in the park.
That's what Ronald Acuna can do, though. And now if you're Bybee, it's time to lock in early. I mean, you're facing one of the best hitters in Major League Baseball when he stays healthy, in Ronald Acuna, and so far has not disappointed to begin this season for the team that's got the third best record in the National League. Guardians, by the way, the best record in the American League as it currently stands.
That unreal. Very impressed. Very impressed. The pitch. High, ball 1. to Baldwin. Baldwin, go ahead.
I was going to make a mention of Drake Baldwin here and what he's done so far this year. He's looked pretty solid after a pretty good campaign a year ago. And again, you lose Sean Murphy. You're not, you're looking for that next spot at the catcher position. This guy's it.
Yeah, nice pitch there to even the count 1-1. Bybee comes set, looks in to Fry, has the pitch. And it swung on, fouled off, and a 1-2 count. So he's got ahead in the count here. He was ahead of Acuna, but obviously gave up the single to center field. Saw something interesting yesterday at the game in Hill City in the Howlers. A couple times guys tried to call a timeout, maybe too late, so it was a pitch clock violation. Got assessed a strike. I was like, what?
Wow.
what just happened here? Oh, the pickoff throw to first base, back safely Acuna.
Here's Bybee's one saving grace, and I know the home run problems are going to be there. Yeah, it's obviously an issue, but man, he's got a really nice pickoff move. He picked off a lot of runners last year, especially in 24, the year before we gave him that contract. He was picking off guys left, right, and center, as this one's popped up in foul ground.
And look at that. Bybee's like, I'm taking it. I got it. He's not going to let
this year.
He's not going to let Gabby Arias try and play it.
That's the second time this year. He did it against the Royals, too.
Are they showing that? Look at that. Look at that. You think, no, I got it. When I played baseball in Little League, I was terrible. But I played in, at the Canton Jewish Community Center. And when you were, this was all like below, like middle school and younger. We didn't do our own pitching, adults pitch, but we would have a position where you stood next to the pitcher. Off to the races, Acuna, the throw to second, not in time. Ball gets away from Rocchio as he tried to swipe and tag. He lost the stinking ball. Okay, no good. No good. Over to third now, one down is Acuna. Well, let's see if Bybee can do what Sale did to the Guardians in the top half of the inning.
Oh, he had him out too. The ball popped out of his glove.
Rocchio just needs to get a bigger glove. I can make some lame comment like, he did. He did. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
It was a nice throw.
Absolutely. The pitch misses on the inside corner. 1-0.
That's a nice throw by our catcher, too.
Yep. The first baseman, Olsen, at the plate. Now, actually, it's a 2-0 count. Apologize. 2-0 count. Bybee ready. The pitch. Swung on. He pops it up. On the infield, who's going to take it? Everybody is there. All five. Oh, my gosh.
You want to talk about nerve? I don't know why that made me nervous, and obviously we can't see the baseball, but every Guardian infielder ran in to try to make that catch.
That was ridiculous. That's hilarious. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I honestly can't say that I've ever seen a situation
Hey, well, I'll tell you right now, is if it was basketball, that's how you coach a team. Everyone crash the glass.
I love it. Tell the Cavs that. 2 down, Riley at the plate. First offering called. Strike at the top of the strike zone. 0-1 count to Austin Riley.
And this is the guy that still really hasn't gotten going for the Braves here. He has not lived up to the full billing of what he did. What was that, 22, 23, his rookie season?
Yeah, the next offering misses low and away, 1-1. So this is a great opportunity for Bybee to get out of this. And we'll have to get to this comment from Mike across the pond, Mike in the UK, talking to us about the trash throws. I like that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about stuff from around the league. I got a couple storylines.
Nice. The pitch.
Because if you just read anybody, ball, by the way, if you just read anybody the league standings right now, they would look at you like, what are you on?
Yeah, just cross-eyed. They'd lose it. 2-1 count note, and now to Austin Riley. Bybee ready. Looks in. Checks third. The pitch.
Woo!
Oh, he got the strike. They're not saying he went around, right? I think that
they got him painting that zone. Let's see.
And there's woo! Are they no challenge on it?
Nice frame job too, but
Yep, 2-2 count. Bobby to try and get out of the inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out, went away. The ball had good movement, and the Braves strand Acuna at third. We've played 1 inning. We are scoreless from Atlanta.
all right. We go to the top of the second. Yeah, let's read off the standings, by the way, because again, any sane man out there would, I don't think, ever dare to speak of the standings that are currently out there right now in Major League Baseball. So you give me 1 second.
Yeah, I've got the standings here. So, I mean, look at the AL East. Tampa Bay, New York, and Baltimore all at 8 and 7.
Yep.
With the Blue Jays and Red Sox each at 6 and 9.
So again, this is interesting here. The Rays actually just swept the Yankees this week.
Nice.
So, I mean, man, that goes to show. The Minnesota Twins are in second place in the division after selling off their whole team last year.
That's crazy to me what
Minnesota.
they did. That's just nuts that they with what they did, that they are where they are. But, you know, good for them. I know that we like to beat up. Is Rocco Baldelli still there? He stinks.
I think so.
Yeah, I like how we tick him off when we beat them. That always makes me happy when he gets all angry. And Kansas City is still 7 and 8. The Tigers at 7 and 9. We talked about them. They're maybe a little bit of a slow start. And they got swept by the Twins. And then you got the White Sox at 5 and 10. Hey, that's respectable. That's quite respectable.
And due to rain delay, that game against the Royals is still going on. They're up 6-5 against Kansas City, bottom of the 8th.
All right.
Now, the White Sox still have the worst record in Major League Baseball,
and minus 31 run differential.
I think that's worst in the league. Yep, it is.
That's horrible. The Blue Jays, though, are minus 25. The runner, the 1 out away.
They can't pitch, man. Look at how many runs they've allowed.
That's just nuts that they have started off so poorly. Oh, no. Look who's in the crowd.
Whoa.
It's that turd, Mike Tomlin. Oh, wait a second. He's no longer an enemy because he's not coaching for the Steelers.
He's not coaching for anybody.
No, he's not. Manzardo at the plate to lead it off for the Guardians, and he takes first pitch strike.
What's interesting about the Blue Jays, too, though, they started 4-1.
That's not good. This is weird. Like you said, I think we might need to play the lotto or something because of all kinds of craziness that's happening here. Things that you could never foresee happening. Nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Manzardo looks at the second pitch. A ball. Count even 1-1. The lefty Manzardo having a rough go of it to start the season. He did have a home run on Friday night. The pitch swung on. Hit foul down the third base line and out of play. Count 1-2.
And I think for Manzardo, that home run has got to catapult him, right? That home run has got to be the driving force. And by the way, not just like, you hit it over the fence. No, 454.
He crushed it.
Yeah.
He crushed it. 1-2 count. The pitch in the dirt. Good eye for Manzardo. And
they just show his stats against different types of pitchers because, that's his career numbers. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, 2-2 count for Manzardo. Sale, the lefty, ready. Now we get to see from the umpire view. The pitch. Swung on. Hit to the third baseman, picking it up, throwing across. Safe as he pulled him off. Did he pull him off the bag or was it
No, I think he just beat it.
The slow dribbler to the third baseman, Riley, and he came up with it awfully quick. A great job glove to the hand. Yeah, he beat it out clean. What a job by Manzardo. I love the hustle.
That's just a nice play by Austin Riley. Made it a bang play, but if it was anyone else at third base, I mean, Manzardo's probably safe, but he was safe anyway and made that one really close. Just kind of swung at a breaking ball, chopped it right into the dirt in front of home plate, and it didn't get much farther. Riley had to charge in to get it as strike one is delivered to Juan Brito. But man, again, Manzardo, that home run, we talked about it. It's got to catapult him. And man, did he haul it down that baseline.
I love the hustle. Love the hustle. The pitch to Brito, swung on, ground ball up the middle, flipped to second for 1, on to first for 2 on the 6-4-3. Was that the 6-4-3? I don't know. Or was that the 4-6-3? Didn't see who played it. I think it was 6-4-3. Double play ball. Yep, there it is. When it went, Mateo to Albies to Olsen, 6-4-3, double play, twin killing, 2 down for the Guardians as Brito does his best Gabriel Arias impression.
I mean, it wasn't horrifyingly bad contact. I mean, he drove it back up the middle, just a little bit more power on it. Maybe it squeaks through, but yeah.
So to the plate is the center fielder, Daniel Schneemann. He's hitting 200 on the season with 4 runs batted in, 559 OPS. Let's see what Schneemann can do. The lefty at the plate, 2 down, 1-0 count. The pitch from Sale swung on, fouled off, and the count is even at 1-1.
We'll get to this comment about Mike here as well. The Houston Astros. I mean, you talk about the Blue Jays out to a fairly good start, and then they've fallen off in their last 10. Houston, I mean,
we have a problem?
Yeah, we do have a problem. Houston's lost 7 straight, and now they have no starting pitching.
That's terrible. The pitch swung off, hit into right field, and it is not playable. Or it bounces off the wall and diving into second, safe with a double is Schneemann. I couldn't tell what exactly happened there.
I think it just hit the base of the wall. I don't think it hit off the top of the wall. I think it hit the base of the wall.
But here we go on the replay. Great. I don't need to see from the umpire cam. Can I see the outfielder?
Well, he got an inside fastball, and Schneemann loves those pitches. I think that was his grand slam in Toronto. Just got the inside heater and took it yard. Acuna just looked like didn't take a great route to the baseball. I mean, that thing was crushed, so it probably got fired past him as well. But yeah, I mean, did not hit hard at all. Gonna make Brian Rocchio dance a little. But I mean, the thing was not the baseball did not take a weird bounce off the wall; it just hit the base of the wall.
Yeah, I think it just got over him. It got on him in a hurry. It was a heck of a hit by Schneemann. I wasn't sure initially when it happened.
I'll pull up what that exit velo was because
there's a swing with Rocchio to right field. This one, Acuna, plenty of room, catches it in front of the warning track. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We are still scoreless from Atlanta.
And, Guardians showing some good promise though.
We've gotten base runners on in both innings. I like that. We're getting some hits. So, hey, kudos. That is very good. That is definitely promising. For those of you who are wondering, I know Mike from the UK posting the comments, and I know Nate said we'll get to the stuff talking about the Astros, talking some Cavs, just keeping you posted. If you're Cleveland fans here, the Cavs up 99-95 over the tanking Wizards. They're going to have to try harder to lose. They are going to have to try harder to lose because the Cavs are giving them every opportunity to win right now. As I'm sure we have probably pulled Max Strus and the likes of Jalen Tyson. We are going all the way to the end of the bench. Probably got like Enaruna? Is he playing?
He might be. And then the SAR kid that we signed, I think, is playing too.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you get to, if you've got a stat there, go for it.
I'll pull him up real fast, but I have the one for Schneemann. The Schneemann liner off the wall for the double, 103 off the bat. So I think it just jumped on Acuna in a hurry because that thing was hammered.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, you know what? We talked about it. Let's see. It is Olivier Sarr, 17 minutes, 6 points for the Cavs. Look at that. Naquan Tomlin, 20 points in 24 minutes. Amazing. His ascension also.
He's going to be a nice player.
He is. It kind of stinks because he's gotten pushed out of the rotation as the season has gone along, and he was so key early on with all the injuries. And I think Mike from the UK pointed out to me this is our 41st different starting lineup in game 82. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So what's going on? What's going on with the Cheat Stros?
So the Astros have pretty much every starting pitcher on the IL right now. I mean, they just have no starters. So Houston's got one of the better offenses in the league. I think they're top 5 in runs scored. They're top 5 in batting average. Get this. They have 93 runs scored. The second highest total in the American League is 79, and that belongs to Minnesota. So they are 14 runs better offensively than any other team in the American League, but they have given up 101. For context, second in all of the major leagues is the Nationals at 88. So not only have they scored more runs than anybody else, they've allowed more runs than anybody else. And it's just because they have no pitching. I'll tell you who all is on IL right now, but I mean, they are depleted. They are really depleted.
Again, long season. Let's wait and see how this all plays out.
Here you go. Hunter Brown, Bennett Sousa, their closer, Josh Hader, Christian Javier, Nate Pearson. They're all on the 15-day.
Wow, that's not a good start to their season. For to have pitchers injured like that. We've experienced the quote unquote like the Achilles heel of the pitching injuries, and we survived a couple years ago to make it to the playoffs and make a heck of a run with using patchwork. We got a 1-2 count here. Bybee, the delivery, high and away to Yastrzemski, even the count at 2-2.
Well, and you think about who really is on the IL here. I mean, Hunter Brown is their ace. Christian Javier is a solid starter. Tatsuya Imai is day-to-day, the guy that they got from Japan or Korea, wherever he came from.
We should look that up, Nate.
I'm going to because it's bothering me. And then Josh Hader, is one of the better closers in baseball. Not to mention you have Zach DeCenzo, who can play pretty much anywhere for you. Imai, by the way, did come from Japan. So
okay, amazing the Asian influence on the game and such. 2-2 pitch, high and away, ball 3. Full count now to the leadoff hitter Yastrzemski.
He's missing his fastball spot.
Bottom half of this. Yeah, that's not good. So let's hope he doesn't throw a meatball over the middle of the plate, because you know that's coming at some point, right? The payoff pitch. High, not even close. Good Lord, that was terrible.
Tried the changeup and just yanked it.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say about it. That was terrible.
If you look at the Astros lineup, I think they're going to be okay. They still have Yainer Diaz, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa's back there, Christian Walker, Jeremy Pena when he's healthy. Cam Smith has been great. Yordan's a beast. But, man, that pitching, they got to play the Guardians coming up soon. And I tell you what, that pitching rotation might make our lineup look pretty good.
Hey, I wouldn't be upset with that. How was that pitch not a strike? It looked pretty darn close. No challenge. A 1-0 count.
Looping curveball that just missed up top.
Yep. 1-0 count to the second baseman, Albies. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. Good pitch there. Went off speed for Bybee to even the count at 1-1. I don't like Bybee's beard. We need to work on that. It needs to be a little more fulsome.
You don't like his facial hair?
Look, if he can't grow it in full, he needs to shave it. I think that's a rule. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, he was about to square around a bunt, and Bybee wiped him, pushed him back off the plate. The lefty had to jump out of there. 2-1 count now to Albies. Runner on first base, Yastrzemski, here in the bottom half of the second inning from Atlanta. Did they go to Magic City? Lemon pepper wings. 2-1 count. Bybee, the delivery, swung on, line shot. Oh, it got through. I thought he got it. I thought that they had it at first, but they did not. The runner had to hold. Now runners on first and second. That happened so quickly.
That's a hard hit ball from Ozzy.
It sure is. And just missed it on the replay. Wow, that was a shot. You'll have to check the exit velo on that.
Yeah, Hoskins almost got it just over the outstretched glove. And now things are becoming a little interesting and dangerous with two runners on, no one out.
Yeah, Bobby needs to buckle down right here. And the pitch, off speed, swing and a miss on the cutter to Dominic Smith, hitting 345, 2 home runs, 8 runs batted in, a 939 OPS. So the lefty standing in the designated hitter, Smith. What do you think, the National League, wait till after this pitch about the designated hitter, as we've now established that, and it's no more pitchers hitting. The pitch swung on, foul down the first base line into the right field corner, and the count to 0-2. How much better, worse do you think the game is?
I think it's helped baseball.
Oh, I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. Certainly not having to have a pitcher out there who's almost an automatic out is nice, so you don't have that hole in your lineup. Glad that they did away with that, and especially then you get into the playoffs, the World Series, really. And you don't have the designated hitter in the National League park, but you do in the. I don't even know, man. It's a great strategy, but not for me. 0-2 count. Bobby, the wind, the pitch, just a bit high and away, and the count goes to 1-2. Good eye there by Smith. Very good eye. I don't know. Bobby really needs to get one here. He did well dancing around the base runner in the first inning, and he needs to do more of that right here. 1-2 count. Bobby ready again. Runners on first and second. The pitch, high and away, couldn't get him to chase, and now the count even at 2-2. Do you think he's trying to nibble too much here and get him to chase as opposed to
He might be, but his fastball and changeup have been consistently high. I think he's got to tail it in. I think he wants it closer to the corner. Maybe trying to get Atlanta to chase the high fastball. This is a fastball hitting team.
And the pitch in the dirt. It's full count. He went from 0-2 to 3-2. I'm stressing out here.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter. I think he's just trying to get guys to chase. By the way, that liner from Albies, 97.8 miles an hour. That's a shot.
That was a shot. That was a screamer. And geez, if Hoskins was able to grab that was a double play. But now we're sitting a full count to the designated hitter, Smith. The pitch swung on, grounder to the second baseman. Brito to Rocchio, over to first, and a double play. Runner moves to third, but 2 down. Great job there on the 4-6-3 double play. Brito to Rocchio to Hoskins.
What do you think about Juan Brito, by the way? I know it's early. I know he hasn't, seen his full time up here, but he's looked pretty good offensively, made a nice play in the field that time. I think we have to start having the conversation. Is it time to gut punch Gabby Arias and say, hey, man, I know you're on the injured list, but we got this guy in Juan Brito that's playing really well. Rocchio has played and won some good stuff at short before.
Oh, I think that absolutely you need to have the conversation. We got time, though, 4 to 8 weeks for Gabby. So let's see how Brito does. Let's make sure it's consistent. The pitch, way outside to the right-hander, and the count is even at 1-1. Now 2 down, runner on third base. Both teams have had base runners in each of their at-bats. Thus far, nobody has been able to get knock in a run. Here's Bobby again. A 1-1 count. The pitch, called strike 2. Good job. Went with the four-seam fastball, according to the graphic. 95 miles an hour, hit the outside corner at the knees. Great job by Bobby. A 1-2 count. Oh, great. Well, we know something bad happened here. Let's wait. The pitch, swung on, hit high in the air, deep left center, and bounces at the base of the wall. That's going to drive in a run and a double for Dubon. Well, he can only live dangerously for so long. The RBI double for the Braves, and the Braves jump on top 1-0.
Just a nice piece of hitting here from Dubon. Left it over the plate a little bit for him. I think he wanted that a bit lower. Dubon did have to golf for it.
He did.
Just
he really
a
did.
little bit.
It wasn't, straight down the heart of the plate. So you feel okay about that. But the Braves jump on top 1-0. The pitch, just misses low, 1-0 count. And let's see, who do we have up here? At the plate is Mateo. The shortstop, Jorge Mateo, at the plate.
Well, everybody's batted around here in the first 2 innings. Really makes Cleveland's first inning look like a miss.
Definitely. To have second and third with 1 down and not be able to at least sacrifice somebody home is definitely a problem. Mateo on the season hitting .273, a 1-1 count as Bybee looks into Fry. Fry setting up outside. The pitch called. Strike 2 on the outside corner to the right-hander. He's ahead again, 1-2. It feels like Bobby has been ahead of most hitters in the first couple innings. Just hasn't been able to put them all away.
Well, that's where he wants to dot him up, though. So,
they challenged and a failed challenge. Call confirmed. Count
just
1
left.
1-2. And again, I had some stats pulled up. I'll take a look at it. In between these, the bottom of the second, top of the third. 1-2 count. Bobby trying to limit this to 1-run damage. Bobby ready. The pitch. Swung on, grounded foul down the first base line and out of play. And we'll do it again at 1-2. So
if I were a manager, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I was looking earlier on the ABS, and I know they got it in alphabetical order. They wish they had it in ranking order of who's gotten the most right, but I guess I'll check this here. 1-2 count in the dirt, low and away. Could not get him to chase. Mateo looked at it, and the count is even at 2-2. Mike, I'm not sure if it's the catchers have the best success rate. I really have to look here and see.
I would imagine they do. I know it's about 50-50 though.
That's really interesting. That pitch is way outside, and if the count is run full, he's doing it again. He may not make it through the 4th inning the way he's pitching. He's spending a lot of pitches and getting nowhere fast.
He's at 43 already.
That's not a good sign. The payoff pitch swung on, popped up in the air behind home plate. Fry looking up, and he'll run out of real estate. It's into the expensive seats, and the count will remain 3-2. Once again, Bybee trying to get out of this inning without allowing any more damage, as the Braves are on the board with 1 run on the Dubon RBI double. 2 down. Bybee on the mound. And Mateo at the plate. Mateo, the shortstop, the 9-hitter.
He's throwing him 4 fastballs in this at-bat.
The pitch swung on, popped up in the air. This in foul territory, and it will not be playable. We'll do it again at 3-2. Now they're just spoiling pitches, and that's got to be frustrating.
Another fastball.
Huh. Well, according to your scouting report, they are a fastball hitting team, and that's
a fastball hitting team.
Look at that on the coverage. CC Sabathia out there for NBC on the coverage.
Love it.
Yep, absolutely. 3-2 count once again. Bybee ready. The pitch. Swing and a foul down the third base side. I wasn't sure if he got that. That was had to look away there quick.
Yeah, I don't know that one was I don't think that one was a fastball though. I think he challenged him a little bit. So
yeah, interesting. So what do we got here? Again, another 3-2 count. Oh, good stat there. Overall 54% overturns. The pitch swung on up the middle and into center field, a base hit. Up with it is Schneeman. He'll throw to the plate. Not going to be able to get it. They what did they do? It looked like they had the runner off of first base. It looked like Mateo
no one's covering the bag.
And another 2-out RBI hit. Mateo up the middle, and the Braves on top 2-0. Yeah, I looked up and I'm like, wait a second. They cut the ball off, and I could see Mateo was off the bag at first, and yet there was no throw over there. Look at this. Mike coming up with the stats.
There we go. I think pitchers have the worst overturn because their ego is going to get the best of them.
No, yeah, it makes sense to me. So wait, so now Mike has here overall 54%. The batters are 47%. Are you saying the fielders as in the catcher?
Yeah, that would have to be because the average between them is 54. So I think fielders is combining defense and the catcher, but only the catcher and pitcher can challenge.
Right. Okay. All right. That's what I was kind of thinking here. Yeah. I mean, you've got some definitely. Man, the Miami catcher Agustin Ramirez has challenged 14 times already and is successful 11 of those times. Let's see if Carl Willis can settle Bobby down. The first pitch after the visit to the mound, low, ball one. Nate, we might have to stop doing this watch along because they stink on Sunday Night Baseball. Yeah, are we cursing them? We might be cursing them. A 1-0 pitch. So.
We control nothing in the game.
Oh, you're right, because there goes another hit down the left field line into the corner, playing it Martinez, throwing it in, rounding third, heading home Mateo. He is in, and it is 3-0 on for Atlanta. Acuna with an RBI. Oh, great. Glad to see that all worked out well. Bobby, you're a real ace, bud. All right, we talked about this. He is not an ace. We are not going to call him that. Whoever deemed him that, throw him right in the bin. Jimmy, chuck him in the bin.
Just not an ace on this team.
No, I don't think he's an ace on most teams. He's a good pitcher. He has potential.
I'm saying that as a blanket statement. There's no ace on this.
No, I think you're right. We've got some guys who are very good, but no, we don't have a quote-unquote ace. The pitch, high and away. I don't know. Is he going to make it through this inning?
He will. I don't know if he'll make it to the fifth.
This is brutal. His pitch count, he's already up to 50. 50. And they've had 3 2-out RBIs. The pitch swung on, hit high in the air to center into deep center, mid-range center field, and Schneemann gloves it and puts it away, but the Braves put 3 on the board. Interestingly, no home run in that. Good or bad, I don't know, but there we go. We are down 3-0 after 2 innings. Okay, Mike. So, I assume he's talking about Gab Gowdy. He's a 4th rotation guy at best. Yeah, I think so. I think last year I thought maybe for Bobby was psychological because he got thrust into the role when Bieber was injured.
It might still be psychological, though, and pitchers are weird like that because he still might be thinking like, okay, I didn't live up to the billing last year. I've got to perform better this year. Even if the ace mentality is not there, it's still the mental part of like, man, last year was terrible. I've got to have a bounce back.
Right, and overdoing it, trying to overcompensate. Let me ask you this question because they did give him a contract. They tried to pay him early. Is this going to be one where we go, see, we paid him early and now he's not living up to the contract. This is why we don't pay people.
I hope not, but probably.
I'm just saying. I
hope not, but probably.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's just absolutely brutal. I'm not. All right. So we're down 3-0. What's our largest comeback so far this season, Nate? Do we know? Have we managed to come back from more than like 1 run down? Actually, I know that I feel like in one of the games, maybe against the Cubs, we had to scrap back, but it could be misrecalling here.
That would have been the second game of the doubleheader.
It feels like there was a game that we were down a few. We had to make a run at them. Wow. Just looking at the folks, if you're paying attention to the NBA scoreboard, Cavs, according as I'm watching here, tracking the game on ESPN.com, they're up 122-111. Yep. Miami leading Atlanta 131-113, and Toronto over Brooklyn 115-92, which will mean if Toronto holds on, which it looks like they will, and Atlanta loses, Toronto, the 5 seed, Cavs are locked in as the 4 seed, and the Cavs will host the Raptors.
Well, I'll tell you the biggest result from today's proceedings up at this point is I mean, yeah, it's been that Heat Hawks game, but also Orlando losing to Boston. Orlando had a shot to try to get in and avoid the play-in spot, but
Wow.
that's not
Well,
going to happen
now wait a second. They've got 9.5 to go. They're down by 14. Maybe Boston will pull everybody. You don't think Boston will pull guys?
Boston already played nobody today. Their starting lineup had Baylor Shireman.
Well, he's amazing. He's a Hall of Famer based upon what he did against the Cavs.
Who else? Great basketball player.
Luka Garza. Do they play
Luka Garza? They started Luka Garza. They started Tanji. They started Ron Harper. He's got 27 points.
All right. Hey, I can root for that guy. I can definitely root for that guy. The Guardians, Angel Martinez pops up for out number 1 at the plate. DeLauder swung on, fouled off of his foot. That guy's got to quit fouling the ball off his daggone foot, and that'll make it 0-1. Oh, split the bat right in half. Good. There's no cork in there. There's no cork in there. He doesn't have an Albert Bell stick.
His feet are fragile. He's got to stop that.
Look at that. He right off the ankle, the guard. I'm glad he's got the protection. Good. Glad. Well, it's more than just the shin. It's wrapped all around. I like it. He could wear the suit of armor to go along with that helmet, the home run helmet. Nate, I think you need a helmet.
Yeah, so the Magic, if they come back and win and the Raptors lose somehow, then the Magic would avoid the play-in, but it doesn't look like the Raptors are going to lose. So Magic are going to the play-in.
Oh, good for them. Good for them. That'll be great. That'll be good. And likely, if I guess, will they be in line to potentially have the 7 where they could match up with Boston?
Yes, it'll be Magic and Philadelphia.
Or in the 7-8. In the 7-8, the winner takes the 7 seed. The loser plays the winner of the 9-10 game. 1-2 count now to Chase DeLauder for Sale. 1 down, top half of the 3rd inning. 3-0 Atlanta. The pitch in the dirt. And DeLauder, good eye. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is important right here for the Guardians to put something together. Even if you could just grab 1 run back, an answer is important, I think, right now.
Absolutely. We've got to get something up here.
Definitely, because Sale hasn't looked invincible. The 2-2. Misses low and away, and he's going to challenge, and he's going to be wrong. Unless it just barely touched the strike zone, I think he's going to be wrong, and they're going to be out of challenges for the remainder of the game, and he is wrong. What is he doing? They're up.
So, and this is the point I was going to say before you wanted to pull up the stats. It's just, man, that is more than an inch off the plate, which an ABS, or an inch off the zone, which an ABS is a lot.
It is. It absolutely is a lot.
That's a lot. So yeah, like you said, I don't know what he was thinking out there at all. But I'm not a fan of using your challenges early. Take them as you get them, and then wait till the later innings. I would not challenge past the 7th inning or before the 7th inning.
It all depends on the situation. If you got runners on base and such, but I generally agree with you. Generally, I agree. Now we've got a 3-2 count to DeLauder, 1 down, nobody on, top half of the 3rd. The pitch misses outside. Ball for DeLauder.
Can't challenge that call.
Right, exactly. No, they don't even have a challenge available if they wanted to. Now they can't even challenge. So I would love to see if they were to pull up ABS right now, could they tell if that was a strike? I would love to know if they'd be able to look at that now, and then they could be real salty that they wasted their challenge on the prior pitch. 1 on, 1 down, and Jose Ramirez at the plate. The pitch, swing and a miss on the high heat. 96 miles an hour, top of the zone, and he swung right through it. This would be a great time for Jose to collect another hit. 1 for 1 with a stolen base back in the 1st inning. 0-1 count, runner on first, DeLauder. Ramirez waits. Sale, the pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air, but it's going to be in short center field. Does he have it? He misses the ball. It goes off of his glove. He couldn't find it. And DeLauder could not get into second base. He had to hold as the ball, he wasn't sure if it would be caught. The center fielder missed it. And then he gets thrown out at second base. Are you kidding me?
Bunch of unfortunate things that just happened there. First happened in the field, obviously for the Braves, and then the second for us is because of that, DeLauder had to hold.
Yeah, and that son of a biscuit. That's the nicest way I can say it. Son of a biscuit. Because that stinks. We catch a break, you catch a break, and then you don't catch a break. All right, come on, David Fry, let's go. David Fry, throw over to first, diving back is Ramirez. So how do they score that? Is that a
That's going to be an error. I mean, that has to be an error.
It has to be an error. Has to be.
I'll look at how they score this, actually.
They do. No, I don't. Well, as of this moment, I don't see.
You don't see an error, really?
Not right now. Oh, unreal. Like, I don't know how that's
he straight up drops it. That's got to be an error. See, okay, here's the thing with baseball. After this pitch, I'll go on a tangent.
Yeah, well, swung on and fouled back.
Baseball is the funkiest things when it comes to errors because, I mean, it's all judgment call. All the errors are judgment calls. So
right, so you get home cooking sometimes.
Yeah, the Guardians have an error, but the Braves do not.
Called strike 2 on the outside corner at the knees. David Fry facing an 0-2 count with Jose Ramirez, the runner at first base. Guardians down 3-0 after Atlanta struck 3 times in the bottom half of the second. Guardians trying to strike back. We've had base runners in each of the first 3 innings. Off and running, Ramirez swung on. Hit into left center. It's going to get down. Ramirez hustling. He is going to be stopped at third. Boy, he was flying around. He lost his helmet as per the usual. Did you ever see that one account that has the helmet counter?
No.
Pretty funny. Yeah, he loses his helmet, but that's just because he's running hard. Great job by David Fry. Took what he was given. We've got to get a run here. I know it's 2 outs, but we just saw Atlanta strike 3 times with 2 down in the bottom half of the second. The Guardians desperately need a run right here. Sale is not on top of his game. He is not lights out right now. This would be a great opportunity. Who do we got at the plate? Do we got is it Manzo or is it it is Hoskins? All right, Hoskins.
Yeah,
I got faith in you. I got faith in you, Reese. Hoskins, the righty in. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Top of the third. The pitch swung on, fouled out of play on the 4-seamer. What do they say? 99 on that. And the count 0-1 to Reese Hoskins. He struck out in the first inning, only batting .222, 4 runs batted in on the young season for the Guardians. What do you think of the fact that Atlanta, they built that? We'll wait till after the pitch, but I have a question for you about the stadium. 0-1 count to Hoskins. The pitch. Low and away. Ball 1 count, even at 1-1. Get your thoughts when we get a chance about the fact that they built the Turner Field and got him out of, was it Fulton County Stadium for the Olympics, basically. They turned that Olympic stadium into a baseball stadium, and now they built another one in relatively short turnaround. The pitch, off speed, caught the bottom of the strike zone, 79 mile an hour, and strike 2, 1-2 count. That was a good pitch to hit.
Yeah, you've got to give that one a look.
You sure do. It was went off speed, caught him off guard, I think, a little bit. 1-2 count now. Sale ready again. The pitch. High, ball 2 count, even at 2-2. Tried to go the high heat and was way out of the strike zone. Runners on the corners. Guardians need to strike. They have had runners on in each of the first 3 innings. Nothing across, though. Great opportunity for Hoskins. The pitch. High and away went heat again, 99 miles an hour, and the count is full at 3-2.
Just a big moment.
This is a huge moment here for Hoskins. Sale needs to eat something. He's all skin and bones. The payoff pitch. Swung on, grounder to the shortstop, gobbles it up, throws across the diamond, and Hoskins is retired to end the top half of the third inning. We played 2.5. The score: Atlanta 3, Guardians nothing.
And the Cavs beat the Wizards. So there's the bright spot for Cleveland.
That is a bright spot. 130 to 117 final. The other scores: Toronto all over Brooklyn, 122 to 92. Atlanta does lose 143 to 117. Charlotte over the Knicks. I'll be real curious to check the standings here momentarily and kind of see how this all is going to.
Charlotte's going to be in the 9-10 game.
Okay, I don't.
Charlotte's going to be in the 9-10 game.
They're very interesting. They are a very interesting team.
Here's your standings in the East are final. Your standings in the East are done pretty much. Right after the Brooklyn Nets game, the Brooklyn Raptors game goes final. Orlando's trying to come back here, but I don't think they avoid the play-in because they lose the tiebreaker to the Raptors.
Okay, so let's see. All right, not Hawks down 18, so it's going to be the Raptors for the Cavs. Hawks have secured the Southeast Division title. They automatically win the three-way tiebreaker over the Raptors and the Magic. So if the Magic come back against Boston, so if the Magic were to come back, that changes the calculus, according to Mike from across the pond. Because of the three-way tie, the Hawks would get the division title because it's a three-way tie, not a head-to-head. And then the Hawks would be the 5. So it's not all wrapped up yet. Wow, I did not know that. What do you think about the fact? So now they got Truist Park in Atlanta. The fact that they got a new stadium so quickly. So it was a relatively quick turnaround to take them from Turner Field.
Oh, and there's Zach Brown.
Great. Good for him. Who's he?
You like the Zach Brown band?
No. I don't even know who it is.
That's unfortunate.
Is it both country and Western?
It is.
Do you know what I'm referring to when I say, we've got
it is like Jimmy Buffett Beach Country.
Oh, okay. But do you know what I'm referring? Okay, let's see what Bobby can do. He's back out for the third inning. Can he manage to get through the third? Hey, that's a good betting line there. Oh, wait, is there a Rooster game going on? He didn't throw it the Rooster that time. He dropped it in for a strike. 0-1 count to the leadoff hitter Olsen here in the bottom half of the third inning. Bobby ready again. The wind and the 0-1 misses high and away. Just a little bit outside, maybe not high. And the count is even at 1-1.
Like the updated score bug there too?
I do. I love it. I do like that. The wind and the 1-1 swung on. Popped up on the infield. Jose Ramirez in and makes the catch on the grass, on the infield grass.
Jose said, you had your time to make your catch. It's my turn now.
He did. He said, no. I got it. No, but do you remember in the Blues Brothers, they go and they say, yeah, we're the good old boys, the good old Blues Brother band boys. And they're like, what kind of music got here? Country, Western? We got both. Have you seen the original Blues Brothers, Nate?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, that was fouled off. Man, he took a cut. Riley did. And I just looking at the TV, what they're showing, I'm like, man, and boy, look like he hammered it. But fortunately, a foul ball. Bobby ready, an 0-1 count. Riley.
Magic are within 5, so this could be a Cavs Magic rematch.
No, I think what Mike is saying is it would be the Hawks. The Hawks win with a tiebreaker. It's a three-way between the Hawks, the Raptors, and the Magic. Hawks win. So
because they've won their division, huh?
Yep, exactly. And nope, did not go around on the appeal to the first base ump. And the count 2-1. So it's still possible we could face the Hawks as we're keeping an eye on the NBA scoreboard. Did you see the defenders or the Aviators today? Not so good, Al. The pitch, swing and a miss, and they count even at 2-2. Poor Teddy Ginn getting himself into some trouble. And so we had to watch Todd Haley be a bumbling idiot of a coach.
Well, and Ginn came out and made a statement on it. So, he's going to fix himself. He's a respectable guy.
He is. And he made judgment error. That's tough. He needs to. That's not a great example. So let's hope he can kind of get things right, because obviously that's not good. Not good for his safety or anybody else's. The count is full. Bybee, one down in the bottom of the third. Called strike three. Caught him looking. Great delivery by Bybee, and that is out number 2 in the bottom of the third. He's got a chance to get out of this inning.
Well, I was going to say good quick inning.
Yeah, why is
if he can get out of it?
What are they showing on NBC? Was that Bob Costas and Pat Riley, and Costas with a giant beard? I think it was Bob Costas with a giant beard. To the plate, Yastrzemski. The pitch drops it into the inside corner on the upper half of the zone. Called strike one.
So if that's the case too, where Atlanta's won their division, so they win the 3-way tiebreaker, it's going to be Cavs Hawks.
Yes, that is correct. That's what Mike is
so
saying.
I think your Eastern Conference standings here are set. You'll get the Pistons at 1, the Celtics at 2. It'll be Knicks Raptors, it will be Knicks Raptors.
No, well, we gotta wait and see what happens here. We gotta wait and see if Orlando wins.
Well, the Raptors are already ahead of the Magic in the standings, and they have the same record. They've already won the tiebreaker.
Hold on a second. What he's saying, look at the standings. Let's look at the standings, because you need it. Only team that's still playing. Toronto's game hasn't gone final yet.
Right,
They're gonna
win.
Won. Okay. What if Orlando wins? Will they have the same record as Atlanta and Toronto?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're talking about the 3-way tiebreaker.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If
Orlando loses, we're playing the Raptors. The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and he puts him down in order 1, 2, 3. We played 3 innings. Atlanta on top 3-0 from Atlanta. Yeah. So
got it.
Right. Yeah.
Nope, I got it. Yeah. No, I could see how that would be confusing. Yep. Nope. I got it. 3-way tie, it goes to the Hawks. 2-way tie goes to the Raptors.
Yep, exactly. And I think, but though, if Orlando wins, would they be the 6th seed then? I believe they would they not? Or the 7, I mean.
It depends on what the 3-way, it depends on what the tiebreaker is make it go to the 3-way.
Well,
because that's a big seeding line too, because whoever's the odd man out, if it's a 3-way tiebreaker, if the Magic come back and win, then
someone's in the play-in.
Someone's in the play-in.
Yeah, I'm going to try and look it up here. Well, we'll just wait and see. All right. Wait, you have to 3. And then Mike said no, and I don't know what no means. Mike,
Mike, you got to be more clear here.
Yeah, we're going to need more.
I'm going to blame Mike. I'm going to blame it all on Mike.
Right now, according to the scores, it's 106-99, Boston over Orlando, just over 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. But yeah, the Aviators, I watched them, and you tell me what you think. I'm glad there's another place for guys to play post-college. Some of these guys haven't made it to the NFL. They're just looking for somewhere to play. Okay, so the Magic would lose the tiebreak, so I guess they would be the 7. So if they tied, it would be 5, 6, 7. It would be.
Let's reset right now. Atlanta, they finish as the 5 seed with a win, which obviously did not happen. But here's what with a win, with a loss, then they need a win by Orlando or a loss by Toronto in order for the Hawks to grab the 5th seed. So they would need Orlando to come back and win for the Hawks to be 5. Okay. They get the 6th seed if they lose, which obviously happened, and an Orlando loss plus a Toronto win. So if Orlando loses and Toronto wins, then the Hawks get the 6. So there's no way that they can finish it as the play-in. So if it's a 3-way tie, then the Magic are the odd team out.
Okay. Perfect. Gotcha. But yeah, I was saying about the UFL. I'm glad there's this extra level. Oh wait, you got Kyle Manzardo at the plate, lead off top of the 4th. Pitch called, strike on the outside corner. Good pitch from Sale, and Sale has not sailed through by any stretch of the imagination.
No, he's been tested.
absolutely has. The guards just haven't been able to strike while the iron is hot. His second offering misses away outside. Ball one, count even at 1-1. But yeah, the Aviators and the UFL, you can see the difference in the level of the players there and the guys at the NFL. The pitch in the dirt and away, 2-1, good eye by Manzardo. And then because you then see guys like Tony Fields. Tony Fields, formerly of the Browns, he's down there playing. Garyon Conley, former Buckeye with a pick six yesterday. Nice job for the DC Defenders. Heck of a job. Garyon Conley's career kind of cut short, injuries and such. Really great guy to chat with. Manzardo, the bouncer to the first baseman, flipped a sail, covering or out number one, top of the fourth inning. And the Guardians continue to remain scoreless, down 3-0, one down, top of the fourth inning. But yeah, I question the game management by Haley. They were talking about it. They score, and it was 28-16. They could have gone for like a 3-point conversion, which would have made it 28-19. And then they would have been one possession down, but they didn't. They opted for an extra point. It made no sense what they did.
I would have gone for 2.
Well, I think you can, because you can do that 3-point conversion.
Right, but then
you would have been
try.
So yeah, but you would have, but at that point,
from the 5-yard line.
But then at that point, you're within one possession if you convert.
Yeah, but it's
and you only need one score.
2, and it's a safer bet.
Well, wait. So is there a 4? So there's a 4-point conversion too?
No, 1 is from the 2 or 3. 2 is from the 5. 3 is from the 10.
But that would So if he did the 3, that would have pulled him within 9 points. The most you can get in any one shot, a touchdown and an X is 9.
What
right?
was the score that you had said it was? Because I did not watch the game.
At that time, they had scored a touchdown to make it 28, I think 16 at that moment.
Okay, I thought it was 21 that you had said. So okay, nope. So then you'd be right. Yes, you'd go for 3 because then that'd pull you within 9, and you can get 9 the next possession too.
Exactly. Brito at the plate, 1 ball, 2 strike count. DeJuan Brito, he hit into a double play his first time up for the Guardians. As we continue to watch the scoreboard around the NBA, we are having a heck of a diverse show right now, Nate. Talking baseball, football.
Very diverse. The Columbus Crew are on right now, too.
Oh, nice. High ball 2 as Brito able to hold off. Man, it's 97 miles an hour for Sale. Sale looks he's not a young man anymore, relatively speaking.
I'm pretty sure he's actually a grandpa.
Look at that beard. Look at that beard. That's quite... Man, I feel young. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Took something off of it. Slider on the inside corner and low, and Brito goes down swinging. 2 down for the Guardians. Nice.
And then it was 28-23, and he went for 2. See, but that decision I agree with, Mike.
That one, yeah, no, you had at that point, that was the right decision to go for 2, but they took too much time, and it was after the 2-minute warning. Now they do have that thing, the onside kick, anyway. But the onside kick, you can run a play, and if you succeed on a play, you maintain possession. It was like they make it a 12-yard, 4th and 12, and they did not succeed. It was a screen pass.
I don't know why you run it on. Get like a curl going. Get a curl with some blockers. Get a slant over the middle. Get a deep post route on a fade.
Yeah, it was not great. Well,
I combined like 2 routes, get a deep post route.
Yeah, Todd Haley just stinks as a coach. 0-2 count to Schneemann. Top half of the fourth. The pitch misses away. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-2 count for Schneemann. Orlando trying to pull one out in Boston. Down 108-104. With 1.5 minutes remaining from the TD Garden. The pitch. Swung on. Bouncer to the shortstop. Grab. Can't make the throw. What in the world happened there? Schneemann on at first safely.
Wow.
What just happened?
It's another pretty Kyle Manzardo-like play. It might have just got lost it on the transfer.
All right, so that has to be an error. Yes? Gotta be, right?
Yeah, you would think, because that's a routine play that you have to get him at. So that's got to be an error.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. I don't know. Now the batter Rocchio fouls off the first offering, count 0-1. Well, once again, the Guardians have managed to get a base runner again. Every inning they've had a base runner.
It's ruled a single.
Are you kidding me? You got to be. Get the heck out
Nah,
of here.
it's ruled a single as of right now. It is.
Like, what are they saying, that Schneemann was going to beat it out? I don't buy it. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike
Maybe
two.
losing it on the transfer is not an error. I don't know.
This is all right. Whatever. I don't know. Do you want to have? Are you mad?
I'm not gonna. No,
Whatever.
he's on base.
Hey.
Doesn't matter how he got on base to me.
Right. Exactly. The pitch in the dirt. There's no way he offered it. And why did they even attempt to go down and ask the ump on the first base line and the third base line? That wasn't even close to him even to going around. Get the heck out of here.
It was a little close.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even close. 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That was filthy on the slider. And Rocchio goes down swinging. Guardians strand another runner.
The Braves throw the highest percentage of sliders in the league.
That's interesting. And I mean, is that something as the pitching coach that you're just saying, hey, this is let's master this pitch?
They showed the stat earlier where 3 pitchers that pitch in the Braves organization are the 3 pitchers that use the slider most in Major League Baseball.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know about that. So what's going on in the oh boy, 108, 105. I guess I'm going to turn on the game cast here, because I don't feel like interrupting anything. Orlando within 3. They got, oh my gosh. Did you see this? Boston outscored Orlando 42-20.
Yep.
In the third.
Yep.
Wow. So, man, Orlando fighting hard. This is a great, I suppose, for as much as guys aren't playing. I mean, look at this. Orlando is playing all their guys, and Boston's not. And they're hanging right in there.
Nobody concerns me in the East until we get into the top 4. But then again, the East is a crapshoot.
Oh, it's crap. You're right. No, it is. But I mean,
that's not what I said. It's a crapshoot.
Okay. Yeah, crap. Shoot. No, it's. I mean, again, you look at it. You're like, the Magic are down by 3 to all the backups for the Celtics. That's tough. And we saw the Cavs struggle against tanking teams. So that's I can't say much. They're stuck at 7.
Yep, they are.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, and they have tied it up. They have tied it up at 108. Who made the 3? Jalen Suggs, a 9-0 run for the Magic. This is unreal. Again, Boston has nothing to play for. Absolutely nothing.
Top 4 teams in the East didn't have anything to play for. Detroit's been locked into the 1 for like a week. Boston, you were pretty sure was going to get the 2. After the Knicks beat Boston, they were assured the 3 because the Cavs weren't going to jump them.
Yep. Well, we're back to action from Atlanta. At the plate, Albies 1 of 1. In the ball game, 1-0 count. Bybee, the wind, and the pitch misses away on the curve. Couldn't get it to curve enough, and the count goes to 2-0. Bottom half of the 4th inning, Atlanta on top 3-0, scoring 3 times in the 2nd inning. Bybee ready again. The wind of the 2-0 offering swung on, popped up in foul territory, and out of play. Count goes to 2-1. Andrew Jones, heck of a ball player.
He was so much fun to watch.
Even though he didn't spell his name right. I mean, no, hey, no one going to mistake who that is, honestly. 2-1 count to Ozzy Albies. Bobby ready, the wide, and the 2-1. Swung on, a shot up the middle into center field. The base hit deleted off for the Braves. For Albies, another hit. He's 2 for 2, and this is okay.
Yeah, we're
up
starting to
to
get
68
point.
pitches. What's that?
It's starting to get to this point now where it becomes dangerous for Bybee.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to give up a home run. It's inevitable. Dominic Smith, the designated hitter to the plate. Nobody down. Runner on first base is Albies. The pitch.
Well,
oh my, a swing, high, deep, and gone. Home run. Dominic Smith. I called that. Unreal. I had no idea. 5-0. And that, can we please pull him now? Can we please take him out now? Have we seen enough? I've seen enough.
they probably do.
This is ridiculous. Get the heck out. Come on, man. All right. I don't know. 111, 108 in Boston. I think we should talk more basketball. How about hockey? We've got a tight race as the Blue Jackets are trying.
Yeah, and they
to
just lost to Boston.
Oh no! I knew that they got a win over my Montreal Canadiens last night, but they fall to Boston today, huh?
Desperation win yesterday. So now, if the Flyers win tomorrow, then the Jackets are out.
Oh no! Pitch called strike one. Looked like the batter was stepping out of the box, but now they're showing the replay. Oh my God! The lefty Dominic Smith crushed it.
Yep. Just a shot.
The pitch swung on, bouncing ball. Ramirez picks it up, throws, got him. Did he get him? Wow, what a play by Jose Ramirez.
Boy, he had some trouble with that one too.
He did have difficulty playing it initially. Ball was loose, but he gathered himself. He was able to keep his concentration, picks it up, throws across the diamond for the put out for out number one. In the fourth. Wow, that looks like a tremendous hamburger. Look at that. That's a heart attack on a platter.
That's my kind of burger.
Yeah, I mean, that was my kind of burger. I don't know how many years ago. I don't know that I could put one of them down. The pitch misses low and away.
Let's get to Furman Cafe in Columbus. Uh-oh, they got it in the booth. See, this is why I went into this line of work. I want free food.
Yeah, yeah, that's better than you're usually going to get. Swung on, and bloop didn't do right.
Oh,
field.
he's
base hit.
No, watch this.
Oh, he thrown out at second base. Wow. Mateo tried his luck. He said, we're up 5-0. I'm going to take my chances, and he is taking down the assist to DeLauder on the throw to second base. So, wow.
Beauty
great
of a throw.
It was. Picked it up and rifled it in. Oof, man.
Rocchio held on to that one.
He did. He sure did. Now, I'm just curious. Did okay, there was no challenge of that. His hand didn't get in there first. The pitch swung on, bouncing ball to the shortstop. Rocchio gobbles it up, throws across the diamond, and that's out number 3. So, we've played 4, but unfortunately, Braves had 2. And they lead it 5-0 on the 2-run dinger by Dominic Smith. So what was Mike saying here? Jonas Corpusalo ended our season, basically. Yeah.
Just every goalie that the Jackets have played against down the stretch of the year has stolen the game away. Like, there's no reason we should have lost to the Jets, but Connor Hellebuck stole that game. Corpusalo has stolen 2 games from us now. Because after we went up 3-0 the first time against Boston, we couldn't get a single thing on net. Islanders game, we didn't play well offensively. People have asked me, how do you grade the season for the Jackets? I still think it's a win, because if you beat Washington on Tuesday, then you finish, you're technically already going to finish above 500, hockey 500, that is. But you get to even 500 if you compile the losses and the wins and everything. If you beat Washington, considering where this team was at the beginning of the year, I mean, nobody expected them to do anything. So almost making the playoffs, if we keep the core together, I'm pretty confident we can get into the postseason next year, because you're just not going to see another season like this out of the Eastern Conference. You're going to have maybe 5 teams that are above 100 points, which is ridiculous.
But remember, the Panthers they're not even going to, the defending Stanley Cup champions aren't even in the playoffs. With the injury before the season even started, they are going to be back and be in contention. You're still going to be looking at teams like the Lightning, maybe the Canadians keep it going. Who else is up there? I haven't looked at the
Sabres.
The Sabre. What is a Sabre? That's I'll take swords for 5. I'll take swords for 500, Trebek. That's S words. What is a Sabre? No, that is wrong and ridiculous. But sorry, I had to go a little Celebrity Jeopardy there. For those who recall that from Saturday Night Live, of a certain age bracket, as it were. But
celebrity.
Oh, the Celebrity Jeopardy was good stuff.
Always good stuff.
Always good stuff. When we go to the top half of the 15, we're back to the top of the order. Angel Martinez is 0 for 2. Drew, thank you for joining.
Okay, Drew, you haven't missed anything.
Yeah, no. That's all good, man. It's all good. He was still waiting for the tow truck, or for somebody to get a tow truck. And the pitch to Martinez swung on down the little. Oh, where the heck did that go? Went into center field.
Straightaway center.
Plays it. It is playable. It is not exactly deep, and it is playable for out number 1 in the top half of the 5th inning. And the Boston Celtics have defeated the Orlando Magic.
All right, so that solidifies your standings in the East then.
Yep. So now we're talking about, we play Toronto. We get to go see Turbo Man in Toronto, I guess. The Lauder at the dish. The pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1. A slider, 77 mile an hour.
I got that reference too, by the way. The Turbo Man reference.
Turbo Man, yeah.
That's a great movie.
It is a great movie, but no, they have that guy. They literally call him Turbo Man. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Called strike 1. What's that?
The superhero.
I don't know what he is, but that's what they call him in Toronto. He's that fan.
Oh, yeah.
You know I'm talking to. Yep. Mm-hmm. 1 ball, 1 strike count to DeLauder. The pitch swung on. And I guess he fouled it off, because we're looking at the umpire cam. Great. So good as a viewer. 1-2 count.
I don't even think he fouled it off. I think he swung through it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I couldn't tell. 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. That was a last-minute swing just to stay alive by DeLauder. Yeah, I hear everyone on Twitter complaining about David Fry, who's 1 for 2 on the day, but not complaining about our ace pitching horribly yet again. Well, if you tuned in late, and judging by the comments you did, Drew, we were just discussing how there's no real ace on this team, and certainly not Bybee. 1-2 count to DeLauder. The pitch swung on, fouled back, in on the hands and high, but a good job fighting it off by Chase DeLauder. Interestingly, I was looking at a post for the Richmond Flying Squirrels, the AA affiliate for San Francisco, here in Richmond. And there's a guy on their team. I was like, why is Chase DeLauder wearing a Flying Squirrels uniform? It wasn't Chase DeLauder, though. But it was kind of interesting. The 1-2. The pitch swung on. Hit high in the air to deep right center. Back and off the top of the wall. Bounces back in. DeLauder into second with a double. What a shot by DeLauder with 1 down. Can the Guardians do something? We've had runners on every inning in the ballgame, yet no runs. Just missed a home run. What's with that stupid brick wall?
Doc Rivers is leaving the Bucks.
There's Doc Rivers leaving the Bucks, or the Bucks leaving him.
He better be leaving the Bucks. He's done them nothing but harm.
Yes, he has. But they fired Nick Nurse. They win a championship. Then they fire Nick Nurse.
No, that was the Raptors.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, which coach did they? Oh, Budenholzer. I'm sorry. One of the guys.
Well, that's a trend in the NBA because then the Nuggets did it with Mike Malone.
Yep. All right.
Don't get it.
This is a big spot for Jose. The Guardians desperately need to get on the board. 0-1 count, one down. DeLauder at second. Ramirez, the pitch. Swung on, foul down the third base line. And the count 0-2. Well, boy. This is a tough spot. Hopefully, this is one of those things where you'd like to see Jose be able to shorten up his swing and stay compact. And yes, Drew Parker Messick does kind of sort of look like our quote-unquote ace. He's very darn good so far. 0-2 count, the pitch. Swung on, foul, back out of play, and we'll do it again at 0-2. All right, here we got one of them situations. What do you think, Jose? Should we do one of those wave things for him? Whoa. Okay. Maybe it would be too high. I think Dominic Smith said it was too high. Okay. Jose Ramirez at the plate. 0-2 count. Sale ready. The pitch. Pops it up. And running in from third into foul territory, making the grab is Riley for out number 2.
Just got him to chase a little pitch. High heater. So
yeah, I mean, Sale is doing a great job getting out of difficult situations. You've got to give credit where credit is due. So far. Certainly, he's done a good job dancing around trouble. 2 down. Come on, David Fry, let's go. Misses away outside on the slider. 1-0 count.
He's looking every part like a veteran right now. Like you said, he's gotten himself in some bad situations that other pitchers would not have been able to handle. But it has been working for Chris Sale tonight, especially that slider, man. Whenever he needs a pitch, throwing that slider, and it has been nasty tonight. So, yeah, give all the credit to Chris Sale. He's looked fantastic.
He definitely has. Inside corner for a strike, count even 1-1 to the catcher, David Fry. Sale the lefty, ready. The pitch, high. Fry holds off, 2 balls and a strike. What are you doing? 2-1 count to David Fry. You are really into this, Nate. You're really into it. I'm gonna have to.
I'm watching, man. I got my phone down here.
All right, 2-1 count. David Fry ready again. The pitch swung on, fouled off at the plate, and to the backstop. Count even at 2-2. Runner at second base. DeLauder on the double. Oh, look at that, Mike from the UK. The Magic actually dropped to the 8th seed.
Which means the Sixers moved up to the 7.
Okay.
So home court for the Sixers against the Magic. It'll be the Hornets home court against the Heat in the 9-10.
I favor the Hornets to get the 8th seed.
I think the Magic are going to get the 7, and I think the Hornets are going to get the 8. I think the Sixers fall out.
Yeah. I mean, didn't Embiid just have surgery for appendix? Appendicitis. The pitch swung on, fouled off again. We'll do it again at 2-2. David Fry at the plate, continuing to fight for the Guardians, trying his best to get them on the board. Down 5-0 in the 5th inning. In what has been a tale of polar opposites, with one team converting on opportunities. Oh, strike 3 called on David Fry. We played 4.5, and the Braves lead it 5-0. Guardians leave another runner on. This is sad. But, yeah, you've seen the Braves take advantage of opportunities, and the Guardians haven't. It's simple.
We've had a runner on in every inning.
Yeah, so you can't be like, oh, we're not hitting, we're not doing. No, we are. We just can't come up with a 2-out hit.
We're getting
and I guess that's the thing. And I don't want to, in terms of the grand scheme of things, certainly you would like for us to be hitting a little bit better here today. But on the whole, if we lose tonight, this will be our first series loss on the young season. And we played some very good opponents. So to be 9-7, do we know, did Chicago hold on against Kansas City?
They did.
All right.
They did.
All right. So Chicago held on against Kansas City. And did the Twinkies already play? And did they won today? Yes.
Yeah, they took 2 of 3. So we would be tied with Minnesota in the division lead.
Okay. Well, you know,
after this one.
All right. I'm not. That's again. We talked about this from the outset on that first road trip. The first 7 games, we're looking at it going, oh man, if they go 3-4, that'd be really good. And they come home 4-3. So I
Yeah, in a spot where you easily also could have left 2-5. So being able to get that was
I think this
huge.
Atlanta is a good team. Atlanta plus 34 run differential. They're going to be tough, and Chris Sale's tough. Miami, they started off kind of hot there, but of course you look at the opponent, and they're back to 8-8. They are 3-7 in their last 10.
So here's who they got coming up next. They will travel to St. Louis, and by the way, once they started this series against Atlanta on Friday, they will not have a day off until Thursday, the 23rd. So a lot of baseball here for the Guardians, but on the road against St. Louis, then at home for 4 against Baltimore. They stay at home for 3 against the Houston Astros before they travel on the road to play the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, I mean, is Baltimore going to be for real? I mean, obviously, we talked about it. 3 teams tied atop the AL East at 8-7. Oh, look at this. Bobby's still in the 5th. Hey, let's see if he can give up some more runs there. What do you think? It's only 5-0. First offering to Baldwin, misses for ball, and Diego Rossi with a goal.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. Crew need their wins. I'm going to go see them on the 25th against Philadelphia.
Oh, very nice. I like it. Look at that. Drake Baldwin.
Playing some hockey? Okay.
Nice. All right. Man, don't throw one down low for him. He'll get a slap shot off of it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. You only sit in the Nordeck. Only place to sit in Columbus. That's their fan section. Only place to sit.
Well, but do you actually sit or do you stand? Called strike
no,
one.
You don't sit.
Well, so all right. So for you youngins, I think that'll work for you. Us oldins, you know. Oh, look, Drew's in agreement. Only place to go.
Yeah, it is. The only place to go.
It is. And the pitch swung on. Hit to center field. Tracking back. Schneemann makes the catch in front of the warning track for out number 1.
Claps.
Clap. 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 Clap your hands.
The Guardians will not play a divisional opponent again until they go to Kansas City for 4 in their second series of May, and then they come back for 3 against the Twin Bills.
Very interesting. We shall see how they are doing, as you said. No, the Twins, as you said, they sold off all their pieces, yet somehow they're starting off just, quite nicely. Swung on, bouncing ball. Oh, did that go off the glove of Hoskins and dribbles into right field? Are they going to mark that an error?
Now, if they give that an error, that's some BS.
Yeah, I would think you'd want to give them the hit for the sake of their hitter, right? Look at that. Glavin played hockey too. Huh.
Oh. All right, they did award it a hit. It is a hit.
Okay. It was a tough ball. It was a tough one. I'm going to say there. All right. Riley at the plate, 0 for 2. The pitch swung on. Fouled out of play on the right side. And the count 0-1 for Bobby. Bobby already up to, am I seeing, is it 82 pitches? And, I don't know.
Want him to get through the inning.
That would be good. We
were talking about he might not make it through 4 on the pace he was on, but
yeah, it was really bad. The pitch swung on, pounded into the dirt, foul, and the count 0-2. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Bobby is really, really giving me pause. What are you blowing up? Are you blowing up the thunder sticks? The thunder. Okay, great. 0-2 count, Bobby.
There's
The
one.
pitch. Oh, and we're going to get a challenge from David Fry.
Okay.
He felt it was a strike, called the ball initially. Let's go to the ABS challenge. Oh, just missed. Now, we talked about it earlier in how close. I mean, 9/10 of it, not a full inch, 9/10 of an inch. So close. You know, Nate, the interesting thing is when you see a pitch like that, that's so borderline that the umpire got correct. Oh my God. That's crazy, Nate. The 1-2.
I have so many pairs of these. I stole them from a Cavs game one day. I have so many.
Oh, isn't that great? I actually thought at my first marriage, my first wedding, I thought about like handing out the thunder sticks. I thought that would have been a good way to go, but we did not go that direction.
Probably got negated by Mrs. Greenberg.
At the time, that's all right. I should have known the fun,
I got so many of them.
I'm trying to think, what did we hand? I don't know if what we handed out at the. No, I do know what we gave. We got personalized or something engraved carabiners.
Oh, cool. Good.
So that was a good one. So we went a little bit, but I like the thunder sticks. I mean, good. The payoff pitch swung on, grounder up past the second baseman into center field, and now they got to take him out, right? One down.
You'd think so.
Runners on the corners, or did they just let it? They're like, look, we're down 5-0 anyway. Let him go. See if we just whatever it is, it is.
It's early in the season, so you could do one of two things. You could see how he responds in this moment, or you pull it. All right, here's Carl Willis. So that doesn't mean he's pulled. Just means he's going to get a stern talking to.
I mean, this is already the second visit to the mound. This is another Sunday night frustration.
It is Mike Yastrzemski. He has not been that great to start out the season.
All right.
The only problem with this Braves lineup is everybody in it can hit.
Yep. I was going to say something nice about his beard and say maybe I had been wrong and was a little harsh, but now I'm just angry, and so I don't like it. We're going to have beard issues. It's got to. Beards are for winners. Beards are for winners, Nate. So I think we're going to take him to the barbershop. We need to get him a clean look. A clean look out there. But here's the question, Nate, and to those of you going to crew games, do they have rally burgers there? Because you know what's better than one rally burger? 2 rally burgers.
They have rally burgers at the crew game. I've gotten some really good nachos at the crew game, though.
Oh, did you get it with the Fees, the traffic cone orange cheese?
No. It's like
real
barbecue.
nachos.
It's like barbecue brisket nachos.
Oh man, whew. 0-1 count.
Dang.
The pitch. Hit in the air, out of play. On the first base side, 0-2 count. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. We had some burgers at City Stadium in Lynchburg. And,
were they okay?
Said it came with various things on it, but the only thing we got was cheese. And I was like, all right. It was doable.
Sounds like the Howlers got to step up their food.
The pitch, high, ball one.
I think they put out some like Halloween-themed snacks and stuff.
They might have had some other stuff that was pretty good. I think they did, but I didn't go after it. I didn't want to have a mess. They had some kind of smoked wings, which probably would have been pretty good. I think that would have been a better choice, but I didn't want to get into a mess of anything. The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Got him with a high heater, 93 mile an hour fastball at the top of the zone. 2 down, runners on the corners. Let's see. Are they going to?
This is the good recovery from Bybee. That's why you keep him in, see if he can recover. And he did.
Yeah, that's definitely good to see. It would be nice to see him get another out. The longer he can go, really, honestly, the better it is for the bullpen. Albies, though, has been tough tonight, 2 for 2. The pitch swung on, fouled back, and the count 0-1. 2 singles, 1 run. He's hitting .295, 3 home runs, 6 runs batted in. And a 776 OPS. Do you think it's kind of deceptive, Nate? We've talked about this because I complain about it and I'm old that it's deceptive. They're like, well, let's show you the OPS instead of the guy's batting average on like the scoreboard at the stadium at Progressive. I was like, where's his batting average? I'm like, I want to see his batting average. I know that OPS includes, walks and so on and so forth, but like, where's the batting average? I can't find it. Quit lying to me. The guy's hitting 067. Don't lie to me and tell me he's got this whatever OPS.
Yeah, nobody knows what that means.
Exactly. 1-1 count. Mike's calling for him to get taken out. He must get a hit here. Swung on, looping shot into center field. Another run's going to score. It is now.
Yeah, you've got to pull him now.
Now it's done. I think that was his last chance, and Albies is feasting on him. 3 for 3 today. Runners on the corners again. And hey, while we're at it, why don't we bring in Matt Festa? He stinks.
Waste him?
Yeah. Waste him. He stinks. I'd rather just. Can we use him in a game that we don't care? I think that's an excellent choice. Which team was it? Kansas City the other day that they? Oh, here we go. The lights just went out. No, that they brought in the. They brought in a position player. He wasn't even. He was off the bench. Yeah, come on in. You're gonna pitch
for the Guardians.
No, against the Guardians. Yeah, I think it was Kansas City against the Guardians the other afternoon.
Oh, it was Tyler something.
Yeah, I think it was in the Thursday game again, or whenever the series ended with Kansas City.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Because we were beating the pants off. We were beating the pants off of them. That's right, because it was 10-1 and it was in the bottom of the 8th inning after Angel Martinez hit the grand salami, and they just decided to throw in a position player.
I'm gonna look it up because
Well, this is just exciting. So what's going on? Anybody can give us a score? What's the score here?
Tyler Tolbert. Tyler Tolbert.
All I can think of Tolbert is wasn't there a character? Come on, Tolbert in Major League. Seems like I remember him calling the name Tolbert.
Ooh, I don't remember that.
I have to check that. All right, so let's take a look here.
ABS isn't available when a position player pitches.
Yes, I did see that. That's interesting. They're like, yeah, we're not at this point. We need to get this game over with. Is that what they're thinking?
The only way that I could see that being a problem is if it's like a 20 inning game and both teams have run out of pitchers.
That's
and so they're throwing a catcher to get in there.
Huh. Well, I would hope there are some exclusions or. Pardon my yawn. I would hope that there are some exceptions to that rule, but yeah, good point. Definitely a good thought and point there. All right, let's take a look, see what is going on in the MLS right now. How are the crew? They
look like they're going to draw, which is better than a loss.
Yep. Oh, who do Allardyce, Colby Allard, 3 games this season, 7.94 ERA.
He struggled.
Yeah, but 8 strikeouts to 2 walks, 5 2/3 innings pitched thus far. At this point, what do we have to lose? 2 down, pitch inside. Had to do the I don't know what kind of move is that? It looks like a dance move. What the butt back and get the get your abdomen out of the way.
I would just call it the Matrix. Well, no, because the Matrix you kind of dive backwards, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah. Foul ball, count even 1-1. See, you know what? I gotta say, I got bone to pick. We're gonna have to talk to Taven about him taking the night off here and making us. I mean, not that I don't have fun, but like we're gonna have to. Oh goodness, that's into the left field corner. That's trouble, kids. 1 run is home. Into second with a double, and 2 runs are home. It is now 8-0. Well, this is just delightful.
10 added minutes in the crew game. Holy crap.
All right. Okay. Yeah, the crew. 1 win, 2 draws, 3 losses on the season.
I would rather have Wilfred Nancy back as the head man, please. Thank you.
I think a lot of people would.
We could talk Premier League. I know a little bit about what's going on. Tottenham, are they actually about to get relegated? Is that going to happen?
Oh my Lord! I mean, they're in position. They're in. They are sitting 18th.
How many games are left? 2 or 3?
I think more than that.
Maybe 4 or 5.
5, I think. Oh, they stink. They
I
stink
couldn't
of
remember how many they played. If they played 34 or 38.
38.
Oh, so then
Because
they got a couple.
No, they've got a chance, but they are unfortunately this bad luck. Things happen. The goal that was scored was just a crazy deflection. But they've got no real answer. Their ability to score, create opportunity. This is terrible.
Wow.
Look, Mike doesn't want us to 6 games. Mike doesn't want us to talk about the Premier. So we'll talk about the MLS. So let's figure out what's going on here. What's going on with the Crew? Let's see what's happening.
Boy.
Albert. Oh boy, there's a swing and a shot in the right center. Schneeman tracks down, but he spins around and throws in another run across, and they got him at second. But the run's going to count. It's 9-0. And we have played 5 innings. Can this game mercifully be over soon?
Mercifully is the correct word.
I think they got him right. Oh, well, he came off anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is sad, friend. This is just... Gosh,
well, I do know that Arsenal lost yesterday, something like that. So
yes.
that would have put them in a really good position to win the league.
No, that was a tough. That was obviously that was a bad loss for Arsenal, certainly. But yeah,
okay, they got some ground here. I thought they played fewer games than what they do, so they got 6 games left for Tottenham, and there's plenty of teams that they can move up and jump, but they won't finish higher than 15.
That's interesting. Nancy didn't even last a month in Scotland.
Yeah, which means they can bring him back. He's not employed anywhere right now, and this coach that they have now is
sack him. Do you think that they should adopt that term in all sports in North America?
Sack the coach, get him out.
Yeah, sacking as opposed to getting fired.
I don't mind it. I don't hate that.
I'd like to sack. So yeah, I think a sack. I think that you could really remember those commercials with Terry Tate?
Mm-hmm. Well, there is a conversation you can have about the MLS right now too, because it looks like Neymar might wind up in Cincinnati.
Really?
Which would suck for me. I don't want to see him twice a year.
Well, neither do we.
However, I think, all right, I actually do have a hot take. I think Neymar joining MLS would be better than Messi coming to the league.
Except that Messi's in the league. So you're saying...
Right. But I'm saying that if Neymar arrives, it's going to do more for the league than when Messi came in.
Really? Okay, tell me, what is your basis for that?
My basis for that being is Messi went to Miami. Now, Miami stunk, and Miami was terrible. Cincinnati's been pretty good as of late. But Miami's a quote big market team. They got the money. They got the flashy lights.
They built a new stadium.
Cincinnati's not that. They're not flashy. They're not big market. They don't spend a ton of money. They do have some really good players, like Miles Robinson is on that team. Of course, a USA international player. They've had some other really good players come in and out of there, but they're not a team that goes out and spends crazy amounts of money. So it's exactly like, I mean, not exactly. So the parallel's a little off because soccer's its own different beast. But like when Johnny Gaudreau came to Columbus, breaking the narrative that no big name player wants to play here.
Hoskins with a swing and a drive to deep center. It is back. Gone! Home run, Rhys Hoskins, and the Guardians will not be shut out. Finally breaking through, Rhys Hoskins with nobody on board, of course, in the top half of the 6th inning, and the Guardians down 9-1. All right, I feel a rally coming on. Why don't we do one of them waves?
Shutout is over, so that's good. Last time we did one of these was the shutout against the Mariners. So no, it was
the
not.
Dodgers.
It was a Dodgers game. That's right.
It was. All right, come on, Manzo. Let's go. Earn that mustache. Mustache is a winner.
But like I was continuing, if Drew's still in the chat, I'd love to hear his opinion on this. I know, big soccer guy. Even
and
Mike's
a huge Drew fan.
Yeah, anybody chime in. I think Neymar would do more because he's going to the smaller market. It's not that big names don't want to sign in Cincinnati, and obviously Messi's a bigger name than Neymar, but it's still a world-class soccer star that everybody knows. Everyone knows Messi. Everyone knows Ronaldo.
Right.
Everyone knows Neymar.
Let me throw something out there. What do you think about the fact that the MLS gets the rest of the world sloppy seconds?
I think that's going to start to change. I don't think it's going to be soon, but I think it's going to start because I think the quality of the league is going up. And you see players like Messi and Neymar breaking the barrier and showing you, hey, there is good soccer to be played. And look, Messi didn't win the cup until his 3rd year in the league. So that tells you the quality of soccer that's here. Because if it was bad soccer, then Messi would have come in here and dominated everybody. The first year he came in, Miami finished, I think, bottom half of the league.
But it is a team game. And it's hard for one singular player to overcome the bad of the rest of the 10 other guys on the pitch with him at the same time. Okay, I get Mike is talking. Go look at his injury
about Neymar's injuries, which is true, which is very true.
I mean, we've seen other guys come to MLS. Obviously, Beckham did it many years ago. Who else came over to MLS that was of a big name besides Messi? My brain, I just said Beckham, the pitch, swing and a miss. And another strikeout. Brito looks terrible today. But I don't know. All right, into the 90th
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, Messi and Beckham, Ibrahimovic, Zlatan did. Wayne Rooney did, Carlos Vela did,
but like way at the. I mean, they were
Thierry Henry did.
Thierry Henry.
Yeah,
the pitch inside, and that's his ball number 1 to.
Kaká did as well.
He was Kaká.
Kaká went to Orlando City.
Kaká.
You're making fun of a legend there, man. You're gonna get ousted.
Oh, Griezmann is joining in Orlando in July.
Yep. Antoine Griezmann going to Orlando. So I think the league is growing. The quality is getting better. You already see the international talent sprinkled throughout it. It's not just all the guys that are playing in Europe are now making up the international teams.
Right.
There's
Swung
more.
on and a grounder to the third baseman. Throws across the diamond for out number 3. We played 5.5, but the Guardians get on the board on the solo home run by Rhys Hoskins. Atlanta 9, Cleveland 1. I mean, I'd like to see them start getting top flight players in their prime. And that's when you know the league has arrived. I'm glad that they are changing the schedule, though.
Yes, they're going to change the schedule to match up with like everybody else.
That's perfect. You needed to do that. Although, it is going to be interesting because that's going to create a lot of soccer in some of these cities where it's pretty damn cold.
Especially Columbus.
Yeah, I mean, well, what about in New England?
Yeah, Columbus, New England, New York, Toronto.
Hell yeah.
Vancouver. Oh, Vancouver.
Oh, this is going to be brutal. Okay, it goes.
Does Vancouver play indoors, though?
Oh, I have no idea. I'd have to look up.
I don't think hardly any of these teams play indoors.
Do any of them? I don't know.
Columbus doesn't even have a roof.
Well, no, of course they don't have a roof. They play outdoors. No, Columbus and Orlando draw 1 apiece. Man, Orlando is 1-0-5.
There are a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference that are not starting out well. The Crew are one of them.
Woof. The woof. All right. Oh, well.
Plenty of soccer, though.
What's that?
Plenty of soccer.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's good stuff. I mean, I'd love to see the MLS get to a better level, to be more well-respected. And that's also part of our own. We've got to develop some of our own players, and this is an ongoing.
The thing that I think holds the MLS back the most is I don't think that college soccer, like if someone goes and plays at Ohio State or Clemson or Washington or NC State or whoever, I don't think that is at the same level that the academies are.
No,
I just
absolutely
don't think it's
not.
close.
Nope. Why are they showing highlights of the 95 effing World Series where we got hosed by the umpires? Great. Kiss my tuchus. And to put it bluntly.
But to me, that's, I think, the thing that's holding the U.S. back.
It is. It's 100% holding them back, and basically you pay to play. You travel around the country paying to play places and to get recruited to go to college to go nowhere, basically.
Now, does college produce some good talent? Oh, yeah, they still do. I mean, it's like any sport.
Yeah,
college is still going to produce good talent. Well, look at the NHL. Oh, boy, there's another hit.
Vey over the glove of the second baseman into center field. Schneemann picks it up. Another hit for Mateo.
But look at hockey, right? Like, a lot of the big prospects in hockey come internationally from the KHL or the ECHL or any of these other leagues. It's the same thing there. Like, does college hockey here in the States still produce talent? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they still produce great talent. But, some of these international guys are pretty stinking good.
They definitely are. Allard with the first pitch strike with a runner on first. Look at that. The 90s domination, 823 wins in the 90s, third most in the MLB. But you got to wonder, I wonder what the cutoff was on that, because we stunk through 93. It wasn't until 94 that we turned it around. So we had
they said it was 90 through 99.
Right. So that's not a fair stat. That's not a fair stat. I mean, I like it. Oh, there's a swing, fly ball.
I think it's a fair stat. If you compare teams over a decade, that's pretty fair.
No, but I understand it. But let's look at where the teams were. I think that's hard to say because we stunk up until 94. 90, 91, 92, 93, we were not good. So let's take it from a different perspective when they actually started getting good. I know what you're saying, but do you see where I'm coming from?
I think you're trying to bias it towards your team, which is fine, but
okay, good. Thank you. We're in agreement then. This stat, NBC and Bob Costas hates us. Anytime Bob Costas is anywhere around the Cleveland Indians, Guardians baseball, he is he's a flaming pile of something. All he could talk about during the 97 World Series was Livan Hernandez. Thank God you weren't alive for that. The pitch swung on, hit in the air, fouled off. 0-2 count. All he could talk about was the personal, the interest story of Livan Hernandez and him coming over on a boat and stuff as the Marlins beat the Indians. And it was ridiculous. It was just repulsing. The pitch swung on, fouled back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Yeah. I don't know, but this soccer thing is going to be very interesting to see how the weather affects some of these teams. It's going to be brutally cold. Although, and Mike from the UK misses high, went with a curveball, went off speed, missed high. In the Europa League last year, Tottenham was playing a team maybe somewhere in Poland. I forget where it was. It looked frigid. Swung on, shot to the first baseman. Hoskins to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. They get the lead runner, 2 down. And it looked brutally cold wherever it was they were playing. It was just absolutely brutal. Oh, great. There we go. More highlights of us losing. Thanks. 1-0 in game 6.
It's history.
We had murderer's row of a lineup, and they had umpire bias. Pitch high, just missed him in the head, tried to take him out. Said, if I can't get a put out, I will take you out. 1-0 count. Nate, talk to your father. He'll tell you all about it. Norway.
I don't know if he was
pitch.
That into baseball.
Really? Huh. Go back and watch it.
Probably be more my uncle.
All right. Well, you find someone and you go Bodo, or there it is. That's it. Thank you, Mike. Go find it. Go watch it. The pitch swung on, grounder to the second baseman, gobbled up, thrown over to Hoskins, and that'll do it. 6th inning comes to a close. Guardians trail 9-1.
Well, the most infuriating thing is they've gotten runners on base.
The Guardians every inning, yeah. It is absolutely. It's not like we did
every inning to run across in the 6th. Had nobody on but that. But
yeah, it's unreal. So let me look here. Now that we talked about this, I wonder about the team, the club, the clubs. All right, Atlanta United. We know they play. Atlanta United plays in the dome. They play in the dome. Where the Fire have an outdoor stadium, Crew outdoor stadium, Houston's outdoor, LA outdoor, right? Montreal, that's going to be cold, right? What is there?
Yep.
Stade Saputo. That is an outdoor stadium. It looks beautiful. Beautiful pitch. I do like what they've done.
So are they start? Remind me of the calendar. They start in October, and then they're going through May.
So they're going to switch it up to match the European leagues, which will play starting in August, and it goes until it starts late August or sometime around there. Bodo is in the northernmost top tier team in European football. Crazy, but yeah. So let's see. So Montreal is an outdoor stadium. Let's see, man. Red Bull New York. They've got an outdoor stadium. The Union and San Diego, St. Louis won't. Where does St. Louis play? Does St. Louis have their own stadium?
It's not the dome. No, they don't play in the dome.
Right, they've got their own stadium. Yes, here it is. Stadium. Click on it.
The 2027-28 MLS regular season will kick off in mid to late July and conclude in late May.
Yep. Because you have international periods and things like that.
Yeah, because you'll have, if it's a World Cup season, you'll have the World Cup break and international signing periods and
exactly. Looks like Toronto plays outside as well. San Jose, doesn't even matter. Portland Timbers, Portland, I assume they play outside. Portland's got a nice stadium.
Atlanta and Vancouver, the only two with retractable roofs. There you go.
There it is. Thank you, Mike. Hey,
well, at least Vancouver's got a retractable roof because that would suck.
It would. But Seattle's going to be pretty cold as well. Obviously they play football there, and you deal with it. The pitch to Rocchio is swung on, a bouncer to his shortstop counterpart, thrown across the diamond for out number one in the top half of the seventh.
How does the Premier League deal with it? Do they ever just delay it, or do they just play through the snow?
They play, as far as I know, they play through the snow. They play in the rain. They play. There ain't no rain unless there's maybe lightning that would cause a delay, but they play in the weather.
Good thing there's no soccer team in Buffalo.
Yeah, there's enough that are close enough. New York is going to be brutal.
The Red Bulls, I think, are close to that region anyway.
I believe you're correct. The pitch to Angel Martinez. He is having a rough go of it. Angel Martinez, we talked earlier, coming in, he's having a good start to the season tonight. Not so much. 0 for 3. Let's see if he can get off the schneid. The pitch.
Losing the battle tonight, but he's winning the war of the season.
And they're showing a Carlos Baerga jersey. This is cruel. I'm glad I can't hear them because I might throw something. That being said.
Okay, Red Bulls are in Jersey. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. All right. 0-2 count. The pitch. Wow. Swung on and fielded by the second baseman deep in the hole in short right. Throws him out for out number 2. So who's on the mound? Dodd?
Oh, man. Beat the freeze. Oh, wow. She gets smoked.
Aw. He's no luchador. He
is a fast man.
Is that like Usain Bolt there?
It's the freeze.
Yeah. What about Minnesota? Oh, God. Minnesota. In the winter?
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
That sounds awful.
I'd rather not think about it.
That sounds terrible. Hey, look, it's Bo Naylor. Great. So Naylor is pinch hitting for DeLauder?
Is that right? Wow.
Oh,
WNBA they're gonna be mixing a bunch of stuff around. Ooh, WNBA draft. Okay.
All right, who do you got? All right, let's hear it. Mike, you want to know who do you got going number one? Who's the number one player? Is it someone from South Carolina, Notre Dame, UConn?
They'll
Somewhere else?
probably be.
The pitch swung on, fouled out of play.
I think there are two big names to watch from the States. There's Olivia Miles from TCU. There's AZ Fudd from UConn.
That's right.
Hannah Hidalgo from Notre Dame is sneaky, but I think everyone's high on this international prospect. I think she's from Spain.
Huh? But
Maybe
is she playing in Spain? Or is she's not playing in the NCAA. She's actually playing in Spain. Yes,
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I had not researched this. Okay, so the WNBA and
Awa Pham Thiam.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful.
I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Lauren Betts from UCLA too. Kiki Rice,
swung on.
Johnson.
Hit to right center over and making the grab, the center fielder for out number 3. We head to the 7th inning stretch. Atlanta 9, Cleveland 1. Yeah. So
basically, UCLA's whole starting team.
Yeah, they had a very good squad. That was an amazing job for UCLA, what they did. It was kind of interesting in the pregame. The analyst said, well, what's the key for them to win? And she said, very simply, rebounding. And that's what they did. They beat them up on the boards. They had the size. They did a great job shutting down South Carolina. It was just a complete beatdown. Okay, wait a second. There it is. Look at this. A World Cup qualifier temperate game was 2. -14 wind chill. That is brutal. Wow.
Oh.
So anyone who ever questions the toughness of soccer players, I think we should, maybe we need to, even though they do have some histrionics, right? Little acting jobs there. And they're not very good at their acting jobs. Let's just put it that way.
What was I going to say? Oh, there are 2 new teams to the WNBA this year.
That's right. Who do we got?
2 new markets in the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire.
Fire! Oh, yeah. Fire. Then we can go Beavis and Butthead for you if you'd like.
And the new team, Golden State, actually made the playoffs this year. So,
yeah,
the Valkyries were in the playoffs. Yep.
Definitely. I think that there is certainly in the WNBA, it appears it's not going to take a decade for you to get good as an expansion team. So hopefully that continues.
Yeah, not right now.
Hopefully that
might later.
It might. Hopefully that trend will continue when Cleveland opens their
Drew, that's your mistake, man. That's you not planning for the situation.
8 degrees. You had no long sleeve shirt. Oh,
that's all on you. I can't say anything else. Detroit.
So Drew, you should have faked an injury. You should have been like, my pancreas, and gone down in a heap. I think that would have been your waiting.
Mike, at this point, Sarah Strong looks like she'll be the number 1 overall pick, which expansion teams don't get.
What? Whoa. Huh?
The Portland Tempo are drafting 6th, and the Toronto Tempo are drafting 6th, and the Portland Fire are drafting 7th.
Why?
That's a good question, but they don't get the top pick.
No, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I don't mind it, actually.
I do mind it. Where are they getting their best players? Are they going to put their screw? It's a screw job. It's a screw job. Just like no, it's an absolute screw job. Just
it's
like
not because of the expansion draft. You can't protect everybody. They get good players from the expansion draft.
Oh, come on. This is the same BS they did in the NFL. Carolina and Jacksonville were too good, so they screwed Cleveland and Houston. They screwed them. Hey, Mike, his dream is over then. And Drew says they were supposed to provide Under Armour, and they did not. Well, we're going to have a problem with them. Are you going to go play your Thunder Six? Hey, Nate, can we play what's in Nate's fridge on a Sunday night?
I don't think anything's in my fridge on a Sunday night. Actually, I think my fridge is gone.
All you've got is the Arm & Hammer in there.
All right, hold on. I'll see what's there. We'll see
this is great.
This might be a regular Sunday occurrence.
Oh, this is fantastic. Folks who are tuning in, this is a good time here. This is an excellent segment on Prospects of the Land, especially when games go awry like this. We try to find out what is in Nate's fridge. He does a clean out of everything. I love it. I really respect it when you're a young person and you're on a budget. Oh,
All
nice
right.
pitch there by
I
Allard.
grabbed
Drops it
something
in.
that now look, I'll be honest. More people should have this in their fridge because it's fantastic.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 count.
Because it's fantastic.
What'd you get? Because it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. It is Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce.
Oh, so what is their Japanese barbecue sauce? Ground ball to the shortstop?
It is like a
Okay.
bold, tangy teriyaki barbecue. Like
Okay.
it's thin. It's thin.
Okay,
So you can mix it into a bunch of sauces. But what I did once is I made a pizza, drizzled it on top. Fantastic.
dude.
Fantastic.
Well, when we start our pizza shop, you'll that'll be one of the signatures. Nate's pie.
Here's my making of a good sauce. Okay, if it's good straight, it's a good sauce. I'm not saying that I've ever done this, but I could drink this bottle.
Okay, but there are certain things you mix. You have a certain sauce and it's really good, but the flavor profile doesn't work with everything.
Worcestershire sauce is about the one that is not great on its own, but you
that's
mix into
not a
anything.
sauce. But that's not a sauce.
Right? Okay.
It's called a sauce, but it's not a sauce. I mean, when I say sauce, we're talking about like a buffalo, a ranch, a this, or that, or the other.
Right,
But you
yep.
put it with the wrong thing. All right, there's a ground ball through the hole on the right side, past the first baseman Hoskins into right field, base hit. Allard, your hat's too big.
Mike, you can have a new dream. Caitlin Clark becomes a free agent when Cleveland joins the league.
That's right. That's right. And Dan Gilbert would spend. But
$2.
It's kind of sad. Her injury history has not been good. She has been oft injured, and I mean, feels like the physicality against her. Some people got an axe to grind. Am I imagining things, Nate?
No, that's because Angel Reese is a. We'll keep that word off the air.
Yeah, I mean, I know most people. Oh, there's Jose.
She's
There's number one.
very unfavorable towards Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, and that's kind of unfortunate. But I don't mind it from the perspective of having good rivalries. You need to have that. I mean, you think about some of the greatest things that you had in basketball. Look at the late 80s Celtics and Pistons. Even you go Knicks, Bulls. I mean, there were some phenomenal knockdown, drag-out matchups and guys that hated each other. It was beautiful.
Heat Spurs in the finals. Cavs Warriors in the finals.
Yeah, but I'm talking like bruiser mentality.
Pistons Pacers.
Did the Pistons Pacers have some? I mean, Knicks Pacers certainly had some good series. Again, go back to the mid 80s. Pistons Celtics was crazy.
Yeah.
Knicks Bulls got nuts. Even the Lakers and the Celtics got nuts.
Oh yeah.
With the likes of Kurt Rambis. Those were some tough folks back there, some tough attitudes. So it's good to have some rivalries and such, but at a certain point it gets ridiculous. There's a bouncing ball. Rokio Fields throws to first, and the tag. What a play by Hoskins. He was off the bag, grabs it, tags him out. We've played 7. Atlanta on top, 9-1, just 8 runs down. Hey, everyone, let's get around the order. Everyone scores, right, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's it. That's what's gonna happen there.
It's that easy.
Yeah, it's that easy. There it is.
It's easy to win a baseball game, guys. All right, I'm gonna go put this back in my fridge.
All right, yeah, you don't want that to get spoilage. No spoilage here. Huh. Weird doggy. Folks, thank you all for tuning in this evening. I know that things have gone a bit off the rails, but when the team is down 9-1, we got to come up with some stuff to talk about, and we are delving into some great topics. Lots of fun stuff here. We've talked MLS, we've talked NHL, we've talked the Premier League. We're talking WNBA. If I
My
didn't
fridge
mention
is
that.
very boring.
What's that? And we even went to we played the What's in Nate's Fridge. We need theme music for that, Nate.
We can make a thumbnail for it and everything. I'm down.
Okay, there we go. This is a great one. Good topic, Mike. I love this guy. This is the potpourri.
Okay.
Talk about it. Let's talk about the Ohio State men's basketball transfer portal.
So we're going to add more. Buckeyes are not done getting ads in the portal. The Notre Dame guard
I saw that as a possibility.
Limited it down to, I think, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Ohio State or something like that. Tennessee and Ohio State are two of the options. I don't remember the other one. I thought it was Kentucky. But he's going to be a really good player if he comes. Justin Pippen, I kind of would rather him be a sixth man than a starter, but if he has to start, I don't mind it. Was a good, consistent piece on a Cal team that, look, if they made it farther in the ACC tournament, we could have been talking about them over anybody else in Dayton. So Cal was a team that could have made a run at the NCAA tournament. Not saying they would have made a run in the tournament, but they win a couple more games, they probably are in the national tournament. So I like Pippen. Had some bad games down the stretch of the year, but I do like Scotty's son. Maybe we'll get to see Scotty in Columbus. And then you had to fill the role. I'm curious to see what this Kentucky backup center does. Yeah, that's it. North Carolina, Texas, or Ohio State case. So remembering the wrong orange tee and had the blue right. Yeah. So I'm curious to see what he's going to do because I think the Baylor transfer we got a couple years ago, if healthy, he'll play and he'll be good because he was good with Baylor. And then Ivan Yagovin, better take a step up. Not surprised that at Royal, oh boy. Oh,
swung on down the left field. Oh, what a catch in left field. What a play by Yastrzemski to rob Jose of extra bases.
That could have been a triple if he missed it.
It could have been. It looked like he didn't even need to hop up there. I don't know. But
guys are jumping too much.
Okay, while you're talking about the transfer portal, I don't know where the extra year of eligibility came from, but I just saw that apparently Delrico Gillespie from Kent State is transferring to Houston. He was a senior.
Did he take medical red shirt?
I don't know. Maybe
there's also the new thing that is, I think, passed or almost passed, that you get 5 years of eligibility after you turn 19. Or you begin college.
Yeah, is that to limit guys from continuing to play till they're like 26 or come back?
That, and it's also portal stuff. Because with that, in the transfer portal, you get one free transfer. And then if you transfer again, you sit out like 25% of your games. If you transfer again, you sit out 50% of your games, so on and so forth.
I'm all for limiting these guys transferring willy-nilly all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Swung on, fouled off.
Because a lot of them don't need to transfer. They just do for more money.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Jose. And I get it. Guys want to go transfer for national championships. That's fine. Like, I'm a competitor. I get it.
Yeah, but, okay. I was noticing this, and you and I may have talked about this just, on the phone. Oh, called strike, ring them up, sit them down, 2 down here, top of the 8th. The programs like Miami of Ohio and Akron, they're losing a bunch of players after they had very successful seasons. Both of them ended up making the NCAA tournament because Akron won the MAC championship. Inside, missing.
Mike, he's testing the draft waters, but is keeping his collegiate eligibility. It's something that happens all the time, and nobody will test John Mobley. It's something that guys do to just get familiar with the system, see what they need to improve and work on, and then he'll be back.
Why would why would he have to test it? We know what he needs to improve on. Basketball. Get some more experience.
He's got to improve defense. I like his offense.
But how tall is he? He's
because sometimes it's different coming from a collegiate head coach and what you need to do to succeed at the collegiate level, which for John is improve his defense, this and that. But because of his size, what I'm guaranteeing you NBA draft scouts are going to tell him is they're going to tell him, hey, we need you to be a ball handler. We need you to be someone that is going to do this a little bit better, that a little bit better. And it's just feedback that you will never hear at the collegiate level. Even though to us it might seem, oh, well, it's stupid. He's not going to get taken. Yeah, he's not going to get taken. It's a process that guys go through all the time to make themselves a better basketball player. As long as he maintains his college eligibility, I don't care.
But here's what I don't like. I don't like the pomp and circumstance that he comes out with this lame-ass announcement. Get out of here. Dude, you scored 15.7 points per game in one season at Ohio State. Your team sucked, okay? Get the hell out of here. Go back to college. You're 6'1". You're not good enough. Score 20 points a game. Come talk to me then.
You're too pessimistic about it. It's guys get – Ohio State made the tournament. You can't say that team is bad.
D'Angelo Russell. How's he do? He's had a long, mediocre career. 1 year, fantastic.
That's a decision the guy made.
I'm just saying, he's not even as good as D'Angelo Russell, in my opinion.
Again, as long as he maintains his collegiate eligibility, it's a process that guys go through just to learn what they need to do.
But it's the pomp and circumstance. I'm going to make this big announcement and put out a statement about it.
Well, everyone wants to know what he was going to do. If he didn't, then people would be wondering what was happening. And, oh, my God, why is John Mobley here? The announcement comes with the thing, and I think it's people that – I think it's people making it a bigger deal than it is. Like,
where do I think Thornton will end up in the draft? Not drafted. He'll be a UDFA.
If he does anything, it'll be late second round.
Very late.
He can show out at the combine, and I think he can work himself into the second round. But I think more than likely he'll get signed by someone.
He'll be playing in the G League. And he'll be playing in the
G League. Yep.
Which is not a bad option. I mean, you can prove yourself down there. He's a tough physical guy, but he doesn't have the size. And I don't know that he's got the other when you lack size, what do you have to make up for that? Do you have elite speed? Do you have elite ball handling? And I don't know that he has that. I love him as a player. He's a hell of a player, but I don't know if he's got what it takes at the next level. I guess we'll see. Look at this. We're continuing with Allard. We're like, just get the next 3 outs. We'll go quietly in the 9th, and we'll be done. So that's actually not bad. If Allard makes it through this to only have to use one arm out of the pen, not bad at all. Popped up third base side and out of play.
Especially having to play.
Oh, we put Schneeman's
10
in
days. Especially having to play 10 days of consecutive baseball.
Yeah.
So Schneeman's at third. Kafis is in at left. Martinez is staying at center, and I would assume that's Jose's day done.
Yeah, Jose's done. Fry is in right, and Naylor's catching now.
Fry's in right?
Yep. The pitch swung on. Fouled out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Yeah. Look, hey, I like this move at this point. We're not wasting a bunch of arms, which is great. And no need to do that in this type of a game. Unfortunately, we're in.
Well, I think we should wrap up talking points with baseball, and
let's do that.
And what else is going on here? Is there's a base knock for the Braves to start the 8th. Baseball again. It's been interesting to start this year. Let's start with the Guardians minor league system. Again, guys are still trying to figure things out. Still trying to get where they need to go. Yes, Mike, Allard is probably the one that gets thrown down for Hunter Gaddis when he comes back. Andrew Walters looks like he's going to be rehabbing for a while. And at that point, gosh, who do you send down? I don't think you can send down.
I don't know.
You should, but I don't know if that will be the case.
I don't think they'll send someone like Brogdon down, do you?
Not after how well he's pitching. I don't think
I
he
don't
can.
think no, I don't think so either. But I mean, I don't know what your
Sabrowski? I don't think so.
No, Paulette or Armstrong hasn't been great.
I don't know if he's got options though, because
Right.
you signed him to a
Right.
hefty deal, so you can't
Right.
just get rid of him. You got to kind of eat that if he's pitching bad.
Right. Then the only other person is Paulette. I'm probably missing somebody out of the pen. Heron is fine. I would.
Heron's fine. Cade Smith is fine. Oh boy.
Swung on, line shot into left field, a base hit. Oh, now we got runners on first and second. Come on, man. I was just sitting here saying, come on, Allard, you can get through this, buddy.
Allard is probably like, why are they keeping me in here?
All right, so what else is going on? Who are some of the matchups this week? Again, around the minors system, and what do we got?
Yes, we got to share that for the Guardians minor league team. So let me look. I got to pull up my MILB app.
All right. Unable to hold up, count 0-1 to Ronald Acuna.
So again, tomorrow is the day off. Columbus is back at home. They get the I-Cubs again, who first series of the year, they took 2 of 3. So they get the I-Cubs on the road. Ducks are going to be back at home. They get probably the best team name in the Eastern League. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies come to town. Oh, yeah. The Rumble Ponies. The Lake County Captains are back at home in Lake County. They will take on Fort Wayne, the Tin Caps. They are the Padres high A affiliate. And the Howlers are traveling on the road. They're going to be taking on the Wilson Warbirds.
Okay.
Wilson Warbirds.
Huh. Okay. Peyton Pallette is a Rule 5 draft guy, so doubt it's him.
Do you send down a position player then? Because you're going to have to send probably Kafis down when George Valera is ready to come back up.
Yep.
Did the Braves just load the bases, or are they about to?
I'm not sure. 1-2 count.
Oh, never mind. It's 1-2. I misread that count entirely.
Yeah, 1-2 count with runners on first and second. Nobody down. Acuna at the plate. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Allard.
Oh, never mind.
The pitch. Oh, he hit him right at the belt line. Hey, he unbuckled his belt for him. That was very kind. He was like, you might want to go to the showers early. You might feel like you're done. I'll just help you, take off your wardrobe.
It did. It literally took his belt off.
It did. Nice. I like it. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Yeah, so you're
a little too close for comfort on that one.
Yeah, at least he didn't get hit. The old Bo Naylor got hit in the Dylan Dingler the other day on that foul tip. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, boy, this is woof. The pitch swung on, fouled off. They're just keeping out.
Well, the Guardians are going to have games like this, and again, when you throw out the odd lineup on Sunday, it's.
Early in the season, I'm not so concerned. I think these things are going to happen.
Right.
Swung on, bouncing ball.
And again, they've started out with one of preseason you would look at and say one of the harder starts, harder schedules, and they've navigated it to 9-7. What they're going to fall to after this one?
Absolutely. So where are the Gardos next? We've got.
So they are going to go at St. Louis.
And then home to Baltimore?
Home to Baltimore. So tomorrow it's Gavin Williams versus Matt Liberatore. Then on Tuesday it's Joey Cantillo versus Michael McGreevy. And Slade Saccone versus Dustin May on Wednesday.
Huh. That's an interesting thought by Mike. They're leaving in Allard to DFA him tomorrow. Watch.
Yeah, but they have to have ready for Walters to come back, and he's not. He just started rehab.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to bring anyone from the minor leagues up for 2 games to pitch.
Yep. All right, come on, Allard. 1-2 count. Bases packed full of Braves on the warpath. Ahead 9-1. The pitch swung on a bouncing ball to the. Is that Schneeman at third? 5-4. Nope, not in time at first. They get the runner at second. Just a slow roller, unfortunately. And we get one at second. Well, all right, there we go. Round runners on the corners, 10-1. Atlanta hits double digits. Lovely. Just lovely. I mean, that was a nice. They've got some speedsters out there. I don't know if that
I
was.
think that's only the second time we've given up double digits this year, though, and both of them have been to a hot hitting Atlanta team.
Yep. The pitch, high and inside. Ball 1-0 to Olsen. 1-4. Well,
is Gaddis rehabbing though, or are they not going to rehab him at all? They're just going to throw him into the fire. I don't think Gaddis is rehabbing anywhere right now, unless he is, and I'm being.
I don't
stupid.
know. It's possible. I don't know. It's a good question. Good question.
Some other big series to watch for this first half of the week. I really don't. Houston, Seattle, that's big. Houston, Seattle will pitch against each other.
Well, but we know what we. There's a swing and a high drive. It is. Oh no! Off the wall, off the brick wall, the stupid brick wall. That's gonna drive in one run. Yeah, 11-1. A long, hard single. A single? He got it. A single. It was pretty fast. It was.
No, he doubled.
Oh, okay. The graphic. I was like, what the heck? Yeah.
Texas and the A's. That is top two teams in the AL West right now.
What is going on with the A's?
And then the Mets travel to LA. The A's have a sneaky good lineup, man. They added Jeff McNeil. Shea Langoliers is good. You still have Jacob Wilson doing his thing. Who is that Langoliers was a co-leader with the Lauder at one point for home runs this year?
Might be. I guess my question was about the A's.
Okay, Gaddis is with the team. Okay.
What are they going to do? When are they supposed to allegedly move to Vegas?
Well, they're trying to get the trademark first, but none of their trademarks will go through.
This is the most, what kind of...
The Las Vegas Athletics wouldn't go through. The Vegas Athletics didn't go through.
Could they be the LV Athletics BC Baseball Club? I mean, what kind of idiotic thing were they thinking? That they didn't have this planned out? Or how? How on
That's John
earth?
Fisher for you.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Oh, I know he does. I know.
What a turkey.
Trust me, I know.
I mean, it's the harsh realities of the economics of baseball.
Kansas City and Detroit, that gets going this week. That series starts Tuesday.
Key early series. Let's see if Kansas City has any pitching.
Yeah, it is.
And see what Detroit has. Detroit's struggling a little bit too, but again, 100. I hate to be a broken record, but it is a hell of a long season. The pitch. Swung on, line shot, left field, into the left field corner. That's going to drive home too. It is now 13-1 Atlanta. Well, this is quite the shellacking.
I can't believe they're leaving Colby Allard in to deal with this, but Mike is probably right. I don't think they're going to rehab Gaddis. By the way, 2 Ds, not 2 Ts.
That's all right. It's close enough. It's close enough. It's kind of like how color is spelled with O-U-R in England. I'm just saying.
Do you spell someone's name differently if you travel across the pond?
Listen. Do you know what time it is there right now?
Probably 3 in the morning.
Yes, we cannot give this guy crap, okay? He's my dude.
I can, because I'll tell you what, if I was wrong, I would want to know. So that's why I tell people.
It's a typo. It's spell check didn't work for him. I'm going to go with that.
If I was wrong, I'd want to know.
Well, I would let you know, Nate, if you were wrong.
I know. And I'd be like, oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You say, look at this. They're showing the bullpen. Nobody in the bullpen. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is terrible.
Colby. Yeah, they're letting him fry.
This is
You know what? Have Jose Ramirez pitch. Has he ever done that in his career? Let him pitch.
No, he's out. They took him out already. Okay, let's not have anybody screw up their arm trying to throw a pitch up there. We don't need any problems. Just make Allard pitch. A good experience for him to stink. And he struck him out. 2 down. Mercifully.
You're gonna make a cancer survivor go out there and deal with this. Is that not Colby Allard? Because that's gonna be really embarrassing if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was.
Nate, I got no idea. It's 10 p.m. on Sunday. I'm on fumes, my bro. The pitch, high and away. All one. It is not me. I am calling you to the door. Look at this guy. Look at that.
Well, we had someone. Wait, who was it? Because now I'm gonna feel bad. Wait. Who
Carlos
was it?
Carrasco?
No. Well, yes, but also no.
No, you think there was somebody else who has survived?
I know former Guardian Kenny. I know former Indian Kenny Lofton was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year.
Really? Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible.
Who was it? Because it was a whole big. It was a whole big story.
Okay. Abu.
Yeah. Abu Ali.
Oh, Abu Ali too. And there's a walk. Ball. Oh, vote's finally coming out. He's got to be bringing in a player to pitch because there's nobody in the bullpen, right? All right. Yeah, he pointed to some. He just pointed to the. Oh, this is.
Who did he point to?
I don't know. This is ridiculous.
Who do we get here? Come on. We need one out. Austin Hedges.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yes, Nick Enright. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, Enright. Okay.
For Austin Hedges.
At this juncture, that's what we need. Oh my God,
This is sad.
Nate, we did good midweek. We're 0-2
on We have
on
broadcast the worst 2 Guardians games of the year. Think about that.
I will. I often do. Yeah.
And again, we've only allowed double-digit runs twice, and both of them have been to a hot-hitting Braves team in the early part of the season.
Yeah, this is an astonishingly bad.
No, really, Mike? Blow it up.
All right, guys. Let's. You know what the good news is about MLS? No relegation. You just stink for the year.
They're thinking about it, but I don't know if the USL would agree to it.
Yeah, they've got to come up with a better structure to do those sorts of things.
I mean, the USL would be about the only one you could do it with. It'd just be relegation and promotion between the 2 leagues.
Right. If you've looked at it, and Drew, if you were in the chat right now, he could tell you the whole pyramid of United States soccer leagues, and it's whack. It's complete whack.
It is. I know it goes MLS, and then the USL's down there. Then there's like USL League 2, but then another offshoot that you can filter in through. Then the MLS academies fit in there somewhere.
And there's the MLS Next Pro.
Right. That's the academies, like the oh no, because the academies have like Columbus Crew 2 and all of that stuff.
All right, let's get concentrated. We got a 1-1 count. Austin Hedges on the mound. The pitch swung on.
71 mile an hour fastball.
How did he throw it 71? That looks like the most effortless 71 I've ever seen. I think they're calling that wrong. The pitch swung on, line shot left field. Got it for out number 3. Way to go, CJ Kafis and Hedges. 1 batter, 1 retired. We go to the top of the 9th. All that remains, it's academic at this point. 3 outs to go. Woof! What a day. Hey, did you see the Artemis landing or whatever it is? All right.
I did.
I didn't. Thanks. You know what would be better than 1 rally cap? 2 rally caps. I'm sorry. What is
that? Oh no, I'm tripping. We've fitted out. We have the batting helmet on too.
I like that. No, that's a good
Hang on.
call.
We've got to make it work. There we go. That's better.
Yeah. There used to be this place in Canton on Cleveland Avenue near my high school, near Glen Oak High School. It was on Cleveland Avenue. It was called Zips, and the place was in the shape. It was like a dome shape, and I don't know if all the ice cream was soft serve. It might have been. Everything. You got it in the little mini baseball helmets. It was the place to go and get all the mini baseball helmets. It was fantastic. So yeah, good times. All right, we got 3 outs to go, and then we'll be done for the evening. Oh, I like that. That's very nice.
Yeah. We'll just wear the helmet.
I think that's a good idea. You need a helmet after this.
They've been hard hats today at scoring runs.
Yeah,
I've been hard-headed.
It's one of those games where when you didn't get on the board early, when you had Sale struggling, that you knew it was going to be problems. Right. Hey, Mike, we are glad to make this blowout fun. This is
I try.
Hey, we have a good time one way or another. We find things to talk about. This is not your ordinary podcast, right? I think I don't know if that's that's already a name.
There we go. That's a better order.
It is the order of operations, not your ordinary podcast. Is what we are. Oh, dude, I like it.
I know. Isn't that better?
That's fantastic. I do like that. That could be.
Better.
Oh, boo!
All right.
Did you hear? All right. Who do we got up at the plate here? God, is that Manzo? No, it can't be Manzo.
That is Manzo.
No, it is. It is Manzo. I was looking like, is that Manzo?
You got to let the struggling guys hit.
Well, I mean, he's been in the game. He's 1 for 3. He's got 8 days. That's a good day for him. Have you heard? My wife was telling me she heard this term like, oh, wait, there's a swing and a ground ball at first. Out number 1 here in the top of the 9th. 2 outs to go. Called getting hatfished. Have you heard this term, Nate?
No.
Yeah, so what catfished is, right?
Oh yeah. Is it like you put on? Okay, hang on. No, before you tell me, I'm going to try to guess. I want to play a game out of this. So, catfish is like someone says they're like 6 foot and you show up and they're like 5'6", right?
It's anything. It's a whole
right. But I'm just using a general example. So for people that may not know, which I don't know who that would be, hatfished, is it like if I put on my hat here, or my helmet, I guess. If I put on my hat here and like, oh, this guy's got short hair, and I take it off and it's just like Trevor Lawrence locks, is that like what?
No, the opposite.
Am I close?
You are close. It is the thing where the person is like always wearing a hat in pictures and stuff like that, and then they're bald. So they're wearing a and in fact they're bald. So yeah, that apparently is hatfished. Now you know, and now you know the rest of the story. Paul Harvey, good day.
And Burrito sits down on strikes.
Wow, he's had a bad day. Arias is like, yes.
Still outperforming him though is Juan Burrito.
Yeah. Today's just been a brutal day. Oh, look at that! Atlanta's on next Sunday against Philadelphia. Thankfully, it's not the Guardians. I'll play a Sunday afternoon game. I kind of like those. We do well on those. All right, guys. Well, let's finish this off strong. Is that Schnee at the plate? It is.
It is.
Schneeman, actually a good night, 2 for 3 on the evening in an otherwise horrible.
He's going to be the bright spot.
And the otherwise horrible performance here. Guardians down 13.
Oh boy.
The pitch swung on, hit high in the air. Deep right field, looking up and off the brick wall. Bounces back in. Schneeman into second with a stand-up double.
Acuna, you better not be hurt again. Okay, thank God he stood up.
That would have been ridiculous if he had gotten hurt.
If he gets hurt there trying to make that catch, like, dude, you can't do that.
Oh. What is he?
I don't know what he's complaining about, but at least he's not hurt.
What, his ridiculous-looking glove?
I kind of like it, actually. I like it when players have fun gloves.
I don't know.
When they have the team's logo stitched into the glove.
That is pretty tight. I respect that. All right. Come on, Rocchio. Rocchio at the plate. Swing and a miss. High cheese. Oh, actually, that was only 88 mile an hour. Looked like I was faster than that. He was way behind. 0-1 count.
Tipped it.
Yep. 2 down. Runner on second. And see if the Guardians can waste another scoring opportunity. The pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Count even at 1-1.
This will be the one they score on.
Oh, geez, Lou.
Braves have 19 hits today.
This is not good.
Oh.
And the pitch swung on, hit in the air. This ought to do it, folks. By getting underneath it and the put away, that's the ball game. Here's the wrap up. The Guardians stink and they lose it 13-1. And no, that was pretty bad, guys. Nate, this has been a pleasure as always.
Well, all you can do is keep playing winning baseball. That's your first series loss.
Absolutely. Nope. I think this is the fact that they came back, they bounced back yesterday after a tough night on Friday. They got one of the games down here, a tough game in Atlanta. Tonight just wasn't their night. I am starting to really worry about Tanner Bybee.
Yep. Starting to really worry about Bybee and Manzardo.
Manzo 1 for 4. I'll concentrate on the pitching. Sure. I think that's going to be that's a bigger concern because someone who you are anticipating being key in your rotation is just not showing up. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on for sure and see what they do. They need to make some kind of they got to figure it out. I don't know what it is. We know Carl Willis is the man. But he can only save so many people. We saw what happened with Tristan McKenzie. He didn't have a surgery. He comes back. He never was the same. They tried sending him down and over and above and all around, and he never could find it. I don't think Bybee's in that camp, but he's also not great. I don't think putting it very nicely.
Where he's having something linger. I think Bybee's got intangibles of like his strikeouts per 9 or throughout his career are very good. He's got a good pitch mix. It's just the fact that he loves to see the ball go over the fence.
Yeah, that was crazy. Unreal, but or it is real. Except he normally threw it over the fence.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true. That was pretty funny.
I would take Trevor Bauer in place of Tanner Bybee, though. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that at this juncture. I'm just so frustrated with the whole thing, but we'll see. Look, we're off to a good start. We are tied for first place, 9-7. I'll take it.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, all right, Nate, you shut her down.
We should shut her down. You can find me at Tailgate829. Him, where I find you.
Find me at
social medias.
At egreen4325. Follow me on social media for all the things I've got going on, which is far too much. But we enjoy it all. So we're always glad to be here. But thank you all. And thank you for everyone who tuned in tonight. Thank you for Mike, for Drew, for others, who chimed in throughout. Really appreciate that. I know this wasn't a great game. We tried to make it fun and interesting because, of course, that's the best you can do sometimes. Comedy, it helps. It helps. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get out the birthday cake. Got to let it thaw out. Yep. When are we doing this again? Mike, I don't know.
That's a good question. We'll have to see when schedules line up because the Guardians have no more Sunday night games. No more Sunday night baseball.
We'll figure out something. There'll be a time and there'll be a game, and it's all
probably
good.
Take a little bit of a hiatus, give us some break, give us some room to breathe. I think we're all in our little busy seasons.
Yeah, and don't worry, Mike. We will have fun. We'll come up with some things to watch together. Don't you worry about it, buddy. Hey, you know what? Nate? We could always watch minor league games together.
We'll see if any do any of the affiliates have a Sunday night game? Because again, we did say if there's ever a Sunday night minor league game.
I have no idea, bud.
We'll look. I'm looking right now.
Oh, you got it right at your palm.
Okay, not this Sunday for the clip show. No, I would assume they're going to try to stray away from the Sunday night minor league games.
Probably because it's the end of since then they play that whole 6-game
Yeah,
series.
and they usually use it as like a day off they can spend with the families, and then they have the travel day Monday. Not for the Caps the next 2 series. And for Hill City, no. Nothing for the rest of the month, at least as of right now.
All right, but we'll figure it out. Don't you worry about it. And
Yes.
We will come up with something to watch together. It'll be good. It'll be good
If
time.
not, then you can listen to us rant on about minor league baseball. We have a good time. We're also part of the Baseball Banter broadcast. They do a lot of baseball stuff. We do a lot of baseball stuff. Go check them out. Go watch them. They're all fun. They're all nice people. They all know what they're talking about. They do good things.
Absolutely. Jeremy Larquente, thank you for bringing everybody a part of this. This is a good group of folks. And you can
Jeremy, I don't know if this is ever what you envisioned when you signed us up, but you're in for it now.
Hey, this is unique. It's good stuff.
It is.
It's good stuff. And I can't wait to get when Taven's back on again, when our next episode with Taven, we got to
hear about that Donovan Mitchell commercial, man.
That's pretty sweet. All right, they got 28th of June, Clippers at 6:05 p.m.
Okay, hey, at the very least, man, Mike is like itching. Mike wants us back.
Hey, I love it. No.
Mike,
Good.
have you ever thought about moving to Cleveland?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to work on it for him. I don't know. I don't know
all
if
the papers filled out. Have you filed your UK taxes yet?
Hey, speaking of that, did you get your taxes?
I did, and I did it before the night you texted me, and it's taken forever to approve, but I finally got it approved today. We're all approved.
Nice. Way to go.
I was waiting on a form from my college since I earned money there while I was still working, and it did not get here until a while.
How did they send it?
Electronically.
It was due to you by... There's a certain time frame they have to send you
Well,
these things.
because I didn't have access to my school email anymore, which is where it was sent, then they'd have you move tomorrow if it was possible. Mike, I disagree. I think it is possible. I think we just make it happen. Come on. Let's make it happen.
Although, wait till Orange Vader.
Cleveland.
You might want to wait till Orange Vader is gone. He knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, all right, man. Nate, want me to close it out, or you want to close it out, brother?
Should. Before I go, 84.
All
84
right.
people.
Awesome.
Thank you for tuning in. Whether you stayed with us through the end or not, don't matter. We appreciate all y'all tuning in as usual. Make sure all the recap posts will be fully updated with the series stats, and they'll be posted on the Instagram tomorrow. Probably no clips from today's show, but we're also going to start trying to get some interviews and stuff moving on. And again, if we ever go to a ball game, you'll see content just like you did Taven for Ducks opening day, just like you did for me on the POTL story when I was at the clip show, and just like you did for Ethan when he went down to Hill City. So only 3 affiliates at home this week. Maybe I'll hit up the Clippers. We'll see. Got a busy weekend.
Let's go, Khalil Watson. Let's go. Anyone else there? Yep.
Had a legacy game on Saturday.
All right, good deal. Hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Nate, great job as always. Sorry Taven couldn't be here tonight, but we'll be back in full effect. Stay tuned for posts on our next program. Thank you to Jeremy Larquente, Baseball Banter broadcast. Really appreciate us you letting us be a part of this. And so for Nate Bope, I'm Ethan Greenberg, and you've been tuned in to Prospects of the Land.